Hey, this is Ray Ray coming to you live from the world famous Comedy Store main room for a brand new episode of Kill Tony Volume 4. Give up for Tony Hinchcliffe!
Hi everybody, it's a big live show. Look at this. Fuck yeah, this is exciting. Welcome everybody, another Monday night, Kill Tony. Make some noise, it's Brian Redband, everybody. Look at that.
Hey, what's up?
You know him, you love him. Everybody does. Ryan J. Ebelt here, drawing tonight's episode. He's got a blank sheet of paper. At the end, everybody's like really cramped up here. Look at this. Who set this room tonight?
I know.
How are the waitresses going to get those people drinks right there?
Yeah, what the
Who
fuck?
fucked up here tonight? Jay Light, what's up? What happened? It's a podcast. You got to say something. Cramming them in, huh? There's a whole different way to do that. We got Jamie Vernon on the HD camera. I like it. Let's do this. I'm excited.
Yeah, we have some shows coming up.
Oh,
in
yeah.
San
Kill
Francisco.
Tony's doing San Francisco Sketchfest at the end of January, sfsketchfest.com for tickets. And we are also doing Moon Tower in Austin, Texas. This show that you guys are at is a traveling comedy circus now.
And that's on 420. On
Doing
Moon
all
Tower.
the coolest festivals.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? 3.5 years of doing a silly, fun show, and all of a sudden...
And it's weird. We haven't been sick on a Monday. I was thinking of that the other day. Like, have we ever been really sick where we had to like call off and be like, "Hey, we have."
You
to
did once.
I did once?
Yeah, you did once. I'll never forget it.
Well,
I like that you tried to fool me there, though. I mean, look, we've never done that, right?
hey,
Never really talked with you about this, huh?
I really don't know if I did.
No, I'm positive of it. 100% positive. I remember being furious. I remember asking you if I can do it without you.
Oh.
I'm like, can I just do it and just record with no music or sound effects or anything? And then you said no.
Well, I stuck to my guns.
Stuck to your...
No AIDS is going to stop me for
All right. There's an AIDS joke that did nothing.
nothing.
You guys ready to fucking do this shit or what?
Yeah.
Another day at the office.
Okay.
Got my buddy Brian. My brother Donnie Hinchcliffe is somewhere. He's a badass motherfucker. Lives in Venice Beach. Comes out to the show. Rick Husek, a neighbor from Jackass and Fun Things. But you know what one of my favorite things is that I get to see every week at this show is the band. We have a Kill Tony band. One of them is MIA today, I believe on Christmas vacay. His name's Pat Reagan. And so we are stuck with the lovely duo of Jeremiah Watkins and Joel Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that is awesome. They are wearing cards. This might be the best production value of any entrance you guys ever had. This is fucking awesome. Just the two of us. Put your hands together for Jeremiah Watkins and Joel Jimenez. What instrument are you playing tonight, Jeremiah? The I can't move my head any direction?
Yeah, I feel like an owl right now. The sax in the back.
Wow. You could tell he put a lot of thought of that one, like backstage in the mirror. He's like, oh, I get it. My movement's are restricted, so I'm going to say owl.
For whatever
that was your owl? What was the first thing?
For whatever reason, I can't hear myself right now. Like I feel like a dog at the vet, like with one of those cone things on its head. So I'm gonna have to take this off pretty soon here.
How do you guys feel without the front man, Pat Reagan, not being here? Do you guys feel like you're missing a limb or something like that?
Yeah, pretty bummed. Sending love and holiday joy to Pat Reagan. He's in Indiana right now.
There you go.
We're getting tweets. They say that Jeremiah could just put his stomach through the hole of the two.
Yeah,
Are
Brian
you really
is-
getting tweets already
Yeah,
about that?
Brian's reading the tweets over here.
Yeah.
He has an app with sound effect and tweets. There you
We
go.
just got another one.
Oh, that's that. You know what that sound means? Another person. All right. So every single week we have two hilarious guests on the show as well to sit through it all, to meet people and have fun with us. That's never changed. Always two of the funniest human beings. Always two of the greatest guests. This week no different. Put your hands together for the great Jay Larson and Tate Fletcher. Yeah. OG. Killers. Jay Larson, Tate Fletcher, badass motherfuckers. Tate, Jay.
What's up,
Welcome.
guys? How are you?
I'm excited to have you on the show, Tate, especially because I feel like people are going to be scared to death of you just performing that closely to you. Tate's one of the most badass motherfuckers in the world. You recognize him from a shit ton of awesome movies. Yeah, they're going to be right there. Right within a fucking gorilla arm's reach of you. Yeah,
He has serious
exactly.
arms.
Just snap their neck.
If you guys watch Westworld, he usually has half a face because he did something to it with a rock.
Jurassic Park, Sicario, fucking ton of crazy shit. You worked with Denzel and Johnny Scortis.
He stabbed me in the head.
Yeah.
And then I took a headshot in another one of his shows.
You pretty much always die,
I
right?
get killed pretty readily. I always say it's a great living dying, but it gets a laugh.
That's always good.
That's all you'll get from me. Don't expect more.
How many times do you think you've died? Because it is weird, because I've
I don't
known
know,
you for a
somebody
long
just asked me
time.
to count it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should put a reel together
Of
of just you
of
dying
just
every
deaths.
single time. Yeah.
It'd be like a cum shot compilation,
Yeah.
except me dying.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys
like
aren't
that.
offended by cum shot. That kind of language is okay here.
You should mix in one cum shot though in the thing.
That's a
So it's like death. Like, oh, it's this guy dying, and then
Jay Larson, one of our favorite comedians. Huge crossover we have with your hit podcast, The Crab Feast.
baby.
With Ryan Sickler,
Sickle cell.
Jay Larson.
You know it.
And I've done it. You guys are hilarious. Nothing cooler than hearing people yell at me in Australia.
Hey, Joey!
In Australia, people are yelling at me references from our podcast that I did.
I
with
love
you
it.
guys.
That's great.
It's so surreal. So anyway, a bunch of crazy shit's gonna happen tonight. If this is your first time seeing the show, a bunch of people sign up. Sometimes it's comedians to try to debut at the Comedy Store and do 60 seconds. Sometimes it's completely insane people that have listened to the podcast and made some weird road trip. Remember Ichabod? You remember?
Yeah.
You guys know who I'm talking about? I love that the show's gotten to the, finally, it took forever, but the show's finally getting to the point where I can tell the audience is actually starting to like remember the things that are the funniest to us.
Oh man,
Ichabod, I mean, oh my God, if you don't know, now you know.
I never will forget Tony's face whenever he he saw the name and then he looked up because he knew it was going to be magic. He just goes, "Coming to the stage next, Ichabod."
Because the whole storyline was set earlier in the episode. The second creepiest human being I've ever seen in my life, I pulled out of the bucket, he came up, and we found out about this guy, a bunch of crazy shit, right? But we knew, he told us, we said, "How'd you get here from Vegas?" And he goes, "I came with my friend Ichabod." And he was the second creepiest guy of all time. We went to the bucket one last time, like we always do now at the end of the show, pulled a name out, and I'll never forget that some of the letters were like backwards. Like a C, like an Ichabod. I just backwards C-H-A, backwards B-O-D. I'm like, this is going to be fucking crazy. And it was. It was. Even we were like, if you look, the actual cast that's here every week was like shell-shocked because he was literally like something straight out of a haunted fucking everything.
He teaches kids grammar with a 9-inch nails alphabet.
Who's the first creepiest?
That should have got a little bit more. Wake
Oh,
up,
Ichabod
guys.
was the first creepiest. The second creepiest was who we pulled
What's
out
his
earlier.
His
We
boy.
knew his friend was going to be creepy. All we heard was one reference, and it got a huge laugh. "I came with my friend Ichabod." This guy said it. We didn't know who Ichabod was.
What if we did this the whole episode? We just were like,
Talked about
remember
Ichabod.
remember that one episode?
The special. This is a special. I didn't tell anybody, but this is a special early New Year's Eve episode.
It's a best of show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're actually out of town right now.
2000.
Red Band, play the clip.
Oh shit! Look at this, Sam Tripoli. Look at that, just coming up, hanging out. Look at one of our favorites. Put your hands together for Sam
Tripoli.
Tripoli, everybody. What's up, man? I love this. What's going on, Sam?
Enjoying the Masters.
I love that.
Masters at work. Look at all these guys. Everybody's in great shape. Got great morals. Everybody's, working with the Lord. I love it.
I love it.
Look at this group.
Sam, I'm excited, man. We just did Punch Drunk together. You had Mickey Gall on the show. You have a new conspiracy podcast.
Yes, called Tinfoil Hat. And it's with Eddie. First episode is Eddie Bravo. I got another woman coming in tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes.
I love it.
It's deep, bro. We go fucking deep, bro.
All right, well there you go. That's Sam Tripoli, everybody.
There's some lizard people in this room
Ryan.
right now.
Trip.
There's some lizard people in the room. I know you're here.
There you go.
Pizzagate is real.
You're never gonna get
Sam Tripoli,
Pizzagate
everybody.
is real.
This is why
They're fucking the children!
All right. This is why you never. If you ever watch Joe Rogan when he interviews the fighters after every fight in the octagon, he never ever, no matter how hard they try, he never hands off the microphone. You don't ever hand the microphone.
I'm surprised.
Brian
you got that
Redband,
back.
ladies and gentlemen, on the ones and twos. Just kidding, Sam Tripoli, everybody. Just with a little 45-second hijacking.
I like how Sam said he was enjoying the show. He gets a plug-in and then he walks out of the room.
He really did. I mean, it's unbelievable. That's why I don't give a fuck busting Brian's balls about letting him do it. You guys know how the show works. I pull your name out of the bucket. You come up and you get 60 seconds uninterrupted. It's unbelievable. After you know your 60 seconds is up and you hear the sound of a kitty, that means wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Ooh. Ooh, fuck. Okay.
Are
a
we
little rattlesnake in there?
Are we inside a Rainforest Cafe right now?
Pretty much. The volume seems low in here. I need it louder, man. This is very, very, very low. I don't know where it is. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to break anything. There we go. A little bit better. All right, I pulled a name out of the bucket. You guys ready to do this shit or what? Make some noise Monday night. This is it.
Let's get it.
Everything's in position now. The rest of the show wasn't really part of the show. This is where avid listeners of the show fast forward to, is this part. So welcome. I just pulled a name out of the bucket, and that name, by the way, it sounds fucking great. Thank you. Put your hands together for Damon up there in the bird's nest.
What's up, D?
Great adjustment. Love you, buddy. Always killing it. Put your hands together for your first comedian of the night, Charlie Winfrey. Here we go. Ooh, all right. All right. It sounded like a boring name to me anyway. I sort of like that. Yeah. Fuck you. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Ben Palmer. Here he comes.
Thank you. I was in Denver, Colorado. They have recreational marijuana there. I was excited. I went to a dispensary and got a joint, and then I found a bench in the middle of the city and smoked the joint. And then someone told me that you're still not allowed to smoke in public. It's like open container. I'm like, well, why'd you even legalize it then? Just to take it home? Because I've been taking it home. That's been legal for me the whole time. I was high walking around every store I could find, every green store, because all the dispensaries are labeled in green letters. And I ended up in H&R Block.
Killing it, Ben Palmer. That was fun. What's up, Ben? I'm going to talk to you now.
Hey, how's it
How's
going?
it going, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up,
That was
man?
awesome.
Thank you.
So you're from what? Seattle?
No.
Where? What'd you say? Did you just guess that? Denver?
No, I just visited Denver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Ohio.
Oh, cool. What part?
Cleveland, Akron, Northeast Ohio.
There you go. I'm from Youngstown.
Youngstown,
Ohio.
yeah.
You seem very sleepy.
This is how I
you have
am.
a great swagger about you. You have great fucking timing and everything. That was awesome. You have a real natural delivery. How long have you been on stand-up?
8 years.
8 years. Maybe that's why you have a natural delivery. Supernatural. I mean, just overnight delivery you have. That's
Thanks.
awesome.
Thanks.
You've been doing that mostly in Northeast Ohio?
The
How long have you
fir-
been out here?
Like a month and a half.
Oh, wow.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Is this your first LA show?
Well, it's the first
It's an easy
one at the Comedy Store.
Boom.
No, it's not my first LA show.
You been hustling? Like doing a lot of spots? Or?
Yeah, anywhere I can get out.
How much material do you think you've like compiled over 8 years?
I could probably do, I travel and do a half hour, 45 minutes, but, I always get sick of my shit, so I end up cutting it down. I'm probably happy with like 15 minutes right now.
You seem like you really do smoke a lot of pot.
Yeah.
I smoke a lot of pot.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at you like, holy shit, this guy's the realest fucking deal of just really not giving a fuck about.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't smoke as much as I used to. I probably smoke myself retarded or something. You know.
He looks like he lives inside a weed grinder.
Like he just contorts at the end of every night in between the wedges.
Do you have a hacky sack on you?
That's a great question. Were we just talking about that the other day? That's so funny. We were playing air hacky sack.
I didn't think I was going to get called up tonight, so I came to comfortable, you know.
No, you always come like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're pretty comfortable a lot. Like, what's the most uptight outfit that you have? What's that? A t-shirt?
Dude, this is his business suit.
It is true. I actually just got this outfit a couple weeks ago.
Wow, that's brand new?
Yeah.
He called it an outfit.
Joel Jimenez with the good catch there.
Nice, dude. Nice.
You crashing on couches or you got a spot?
I got a spot. Yeah.
When you say you got this all recently, like, was that all in? You mean you got like, even the hat, like everything, like? Did they lose your luggage or something like that? Like, what made you?
The hat too, man. The hat too.
Everything's new.
Except for the shoes. I've had the shoes for like a year.
Wow.
1 year.
Yeah.
It was in good shape, man, for a year.
I'd like to think that couches find him like stray cats do. Lay on me.
You guys really get.
Lay on me.
You guys really understand me. I'm glad this happened. Hey, I actually was in the Air Force and I was stationed at Vienna, at Youngstown Air Reserve.
That's how high you get. Is that you join the military and you're like, I gotta get in the Air Force.
Well,
I've smoked myself to 35,000 feet.
No, it was in Youngstown. That's why I wanted to tell you that.
Wow. That one in Warren or whatever. Nice.
Yeah, Vienna. Yeah.
Air Force Base talk. I like that. Ben, what's the fucking highest shit that you've ever done? You ever like lose your keys inside of like your meal or something like that? Like, I mean.
So
I gotta picture that one for it to really be funny. Like, how'd my keys?
I'm gonna
get
set
under
my
this
apartment
stuffing?
on fire.
Well, I don't know what you said. You just turned into an AM romance DJ for a second. Just me, Ben Palmer,
One
on
time-
the ones and twos here, talking you to sleep. What was that? Who is
One time,
that? I just got confused for a second.
I got
I just
high.
looked at everybody and nobody. What is that? Oh, I see. That was amazing, Brian. That was very silly.
Dude, I've been wondering.
It almost made me like pass out for a second because like my brain really got confused. I was looking at everybody's mics at once, and there was still somebody
But he was
talking. I'm
moving
like,
his
who the
lips.
fuck has a microphone? Is Sam Tripoli back?
Oh shit!
All right.
Hey, Tony, got
All right,
another
that's
podcast.
enough. That's enough. You're immediately beating a dead horse. That's what happens anytime you say "good job" to Brian. Is he just doesn't stop with it after that? All right, Ben Palmer.
Yeah.
Highest shit you've ever done.
One time I came home from the bar and I was drunk and then I smoked and then I tried to cook some rice on the stove and I was like, well, I'll just take a nap now and wake up when the rice is done.
It's a good timer, man.
It really is unbelievable. Once I started hearing him, it was basically, I mean, you just had it.
I woke up when the rice was done.
And then what'd you do?
My roommate woke me up because of the smoke in the house.
This is almost like a reverse Tam Fam situation where like Ben doesn't even have a choice. We just get to decide what he says. You've become part of the machine. All right. So you cooked some rice? What the fuck was that story?
I don't know.
And then what happened?
He set the house on fire.
Yeah.
Was there actual flames?
Just a lot of smoke.
All right.
A lot of smoke.
Now he's not even talking to us. He's just like,
I think we
of
jumped the
smoke.
shark with Stephen Wright joining the show.
What else do you do besides comedy?
Who cares? No, I mean,
Good answer.
I have a job.
What do you do?
But I like search for YouTube videos and the person who posted the video and So I work for a company that licenses YouTube videos or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're sort of like the YouTube police.
No, like, all right, so, like, I'll watch, like, a World Star compilation video all day, and then, like, within the compilation, there's
Wait,
clips.
that's what I do. Hold on a second.
Well, clearly he knows what he's doing.
How
He's
the
getting
fuck?
paid.
You're the guy
He's a
that's
professional.
making money off doing this?
Yeah, I make money off of it. It's crazy. So, yeah, it's a great job. It's the best job I've ever had. I'm really happy.
dude,
How
you're
many-
living
what
my
jobs
dreams.
have you had?
Huh?
What's the worst job you had?
Pizza delivery.
Probably a typist. That was really boring.
You were a typist for who?
Research company.
Take this down, man.
Yeah. I can type fast. I type 120 words a minute.
What's up now, player? Get that typing
Red
on, son.
band, red band, red band.
That's what
red-
I wanted to tell you.
I love it. Any other crazy skills or talents that you have?
I tour with a show where I use a projector screen and a projector, and I put images on the projector, and then I, like, voice the images, like stock photos. I'll put them on a projector.
I want to ask I want to ask a question that I've never asked a guest on the
do it,
show.
man.
I'm going to ask Tate. If you were going to kill Ben, and it's just you and him, and you're in the desert, right? And just two men out there, and he did something to where you had to kill him, how would you do it? Thank you, Brian. Again, Red Band's in it right now. Perfect. I want an actual answer
I
to this
never
question.
really expect Red Band to be that dialed in, but he's really dialed in.
When it comes to sound effects, he's a fucking guru. Him and I are both old school Stern babies. Fred
First I conjure what he would have done, but like I guess just for survival, so you'd want to not bleed him out because maybe you'd want to drink his blood.
That's a good point.
First
I like
thing I
it.
would have thought.
He took the desert thing and he's turning it into that's
It's
exactly.
survival, right?
I love that. But then what? You'd get excited and you just rip
I mean,
his
for sure,
fucking head off.
You'd strangle him, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
If I was you, I would do so many fun things, Tate. I would like try to like move mountains and shit.
Butt stuff.
Oh, there goes Brian. See, that's why he's better on the sound effects. Just speak through the old keyboard.
Hey,
Hey, Tony, he's got
Yeah.
the sweetest thighs in the business. So like keep it easy on Red Band.
All right. Ben, how's your love life?
It's good. I have a girlfriend. That's why I'm not homeless, and that's why I have this outfit.
Oh, that's awesome. What does she do?
She works for a software company. She's a project manager.
Wow, very fucking cool.
Yeah,
Where you
I'm-
live in?
I'm-
What part of town?
West Hollywood.
Awesome.
I'm lucky, man.
Well,
I'm very
welcome,
lucky.
man.
Thanks.
Got some funny stuff. 8 years of experience in your belt. Anything else for Ben, guys? Any parting words?
I got something. Do you want
Yeah.
to be a stand-up comic, or you want to be a writer or a director? Do you know what you want to be?
Yeah, all of that actually.
You want to be all of it?
Yeah,
How serious are you?
very serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just stick to some of that material. You say you write it and you hate it and you get rid of it. You should like try and farm some of it and then work it and keep it and then like craft the shit out of it.
I
You know what I mean?
feel
Because if 8 years and you got a half hour or 45, you should have more.
Yeah, and take
Yeah.
it.
And I don't say that negative because when you came up, I was like, after 30 seconds, I'm like, I want to hear this dude do 5-10 minutes because you have a thing. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I would just work, just you know.
I would love to see a longer set just because. Do you have ups and downs, or do you just kind of like the whole time? Or, I mean,
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not like a walking Ambien pill. I can, you know.
Right. Well, that's why it's so weird.
Hey,
saying
Pete,
1 minute.
what's up,
You know?
yeah,
Ben,
yeah.
here's what you do. You take some of your ideas, and the ones that you don't like doing for stand-up, you just make a fun little short YouTube video, and then don't license. You don't have to pay for any of the fucking music and all that shit. And then when it's your job to flag that, just let it go through.
Yeah.
Let it just keep getting tens of millions and millions and millions of hits. And you could be a fucking YouTube guy, and you have your back door where you're the one that gets to jack everything. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
There he goes, Ben Palmer, everybody.
Thank you.
Good luck, Ben. Hey.
Thank you,
Fun
everybody.
times meeting Ben Palmer, Northeast Ohio, bitches. Me, him, LeBron James, Ed O'Neill. Ben Palmer's on Twitter at Ben Launchpad, all one word. Ooh, look at that.
Good
Launchpad.
space, man. I got my launch pad.
Dude, that's gonna be. Oh, Launchpad. Wow, there you go. That's his work Twitter. So wait, what does that mean? People. Oh, all right. Sorry.
Why'd you put it on
Don't put your
there?
name
on
on
the
it.
paper.
Don't put your name on
Is that a
anything that
secret?
you don't want people to know. I pulled another name out of the bucket. Let's meet Dan Ramos, everybody.
Danny!
Here he comes. Come on, one more time for Dan Ramos, everyone. Here he is. He made it.
Hello? Okay. I'm in love, guys. Carla, give it up for Carla. She's not here. She's not here, so it's good. Can't watch me fail. She's not my first love, though. First love was Wendy. I met her in the 3rd grade. You know, at the time, I didn't know how to flirt with her. I look at her in class like this. Like, she'd get all wet, you know, because of the tears of joy running down her cheek, right? During class, you know, and then in recess, we have these tickle fights. Stop it. That would be me saying stop it, not her. And then she passed me these little love notes, you know. Tickle my fat. What? Oh, I like you. What? 4. Green. I like you too, you know. And after the 30th one, my heart just told me to do the right thing. So I called her up to my desk, you know, get over here. She comes running in, you know. I went down on one knee and took her hand. I looked into her eyes and I said, Wendy, can you please stop passing around these notes? I'm trying to teach a class here. You're being very distressed. Stop filming!
Dan Ramos, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck yeah, Dan.
Hells yeah, guy.
This is your first time on the show?
Hells yeah. My heart is just thumping.
Is it?
I'm there laughing at the first guy. Like, he's got it bad.
How many times have you done stand-up comedy?
Here? This stage?
Anywhere.
Ever.
I'm from Montreal. Moved here like 8 months ago. I'm going to say about like 7 years.
If you had to, so you've been doing stand-up 7 years?
Yeah.
Holy
well, I mean, like,
shit.
but hosted mostly like high school shit, but you don't call that stand-up because it's.
What do you mean hosting high school shit?
What is
like, you know, like variety.
Get the class!
high school shit?
How's everybody
How
doing
old
today?
are you?
Please. No, like variety shows, you know, but.
Were you in?
What? Awesome. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Dan, what's really going on? How old are you?
33.
33.
And you host mainly high school things?
Oh no, but like when I first started.
Oh, when you first started.
When I first started.
Oh, whoa.
Sorry,
So you were 26.
26 from. Yeah.
Still weird.
Still weird. Yeah.
If you had to guess how much of material, like if you had to put out your longest possible special right now,
I
how
don't
long
even
would that
know.
be if you had to guess?
I
10
don't know.
minutes? 4 minutes? 20, 30,
a
50?
good tight like ha 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 15 minutes like laugh per minute. You know,
Is
laugh
ha ha
per
ha
sec.
good?
Ha ha's good. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. But it's weird because like I thought of like putting out an album like but how do you put up
How do you
an album?
what?
You know, make a
What
comedy album.
nationality are you?
Filipino.
Okay.
Gross.
Oh, Jesus.
Drum roll, guy.
Jeremiah. It's the first Filipino Jeremiah from Kansas has ever seen. It's really yuckied out about that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's in the backpack? Like, is that a part of your?
Oh, this
persona?
is my. Sorry, your poster fell down.
Thank
Tony.
you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jokes. I got a couple of books. Some pantyhose.
What? The fuck just happened? Hold on a second.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Dan.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Well, I used to, before moving here, I lived in New York. Worked for Marlo Thomas. You guys know her?
Nope.
She was like Danny Thomas's daughter.
Who?
She was. She's
Yeah.
Dan
not,
Thomas?
now
Danny
she's not
Thomas?
anymore.
No, she still is, yeah.
Dave Thomas?
Danny Thomas.
Who's Danny Thomas?
Someone else we
Nobody
don't
knows
know.
any of the
No?
people.
Nobody knows Danny Thomas?
Failing at Dan-
You know,
St.
Dan.
Jude's girl. No? He's like this big time old Hollywood dude.
Who?
Marlo was that girl.
Which
Does
girl?
anybody-
Marlo Thomas?
This is sort of like brilliant. Whatever you're doing right now, where like you're saying things like we should totally know what they are.
Were you an assistant, like a personal
No,
assistant?
I was an actual video producer. I like
Whoa, shit
What?
just took another turn. It
Scared
seems.
him.
Yeah.
I would like color,
something
I
happened.
would like color correct her neck and her entire like. I was a editor, color corrector guy. So
Oh,
there you
Danny
go.
Thomas. The picture's black and white, dude. This guy's old as fuck.
This guy?
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, his daughter's Marlo
She's
Thomas.
100 then.
Wait, look.
The makeup, she's 32.
Children, Marlo Thomas.
So I got laid
she's
off
pretty.
last December.
In the 60s.
And then I was like, you know what? Let's move down to LA. They gave me a pretty good package. And then. as soon
Whoa,
as we
whoa,
came
whoa.
here- Yeah.
She
banged
married
Phil
Phil
Donahue.
Donahue.
Hells yeah.
There we
Wait.
go.
It was
at their
Start
house,
with Phil
guys. It was at their
Donahue.
house.
Wait a second. Of all the names you named, you didn't mention fucking
I'm
Donahue?
saying.
I wanted to keep it a surprise, Tony.
It's not a
time, son.
surprise.
No.
you weren't sitting on Donahue. Or else you would have said Donahue when
bet
everything
they
was
do.
going awkward a minute and a half ago.
Donahue.
Wanted it to be a surprise. I like
thought this
I
was
like
Hollywood.
making things terrible and then dropping the good stuff later.
So wait a minute. Were you hoping that was going to be your thing? Like you went from the high school hosting, and you're like, yo, Phil Donahue's the dog.
Well, I've always wanted to get into stand-up, and then I realized, like, you know, there's money in video production, and I love, like, filming sketches and whatnot. and then,
Donahue's theme music.
and, you know, after moving from Montreal to Toronto,
So stupid.
yeah, I don't know. Canada was, like, okay.
All right, fuck
And
it.
then I was
What's
like, fuck it.
Donahue like?
He's cool. He offered
Really?
me juice.
Juice?
Yeah, he was working out with his trainer, and he came down the stairs all sweaty.
Hey man, want some juice?
Yeah.
Like that.
Exactly.
What'd you say?
Yes. And he's like,
I like he treated it
yes,
like it was
Phil,
Superman
yes.
or something.
And then he pointed at, yeah. He
I wish
pointed
it
at
was
the
like
fridge.
steroids instead of actual juice.
What kind of juice
he
was it?
Yoked.
It was like Perrier flavored fruity stuff.
Perrier flavored juice?
Sound disappointed.
what kind of fruit do you need to buy in which Perrier comes out the other end?
It was nice. It was nice peach.
The old carbonated pumpkin juice. All right. Okay, thank you. Dan, what else in life is going on?
You know, just like
What's the best show you've ever had in your life?
How many ha-has?
this was about like I'll say this one. This is being filmed, right?
This is the best one?
Yeah, play the camera.
Yeah,
man.
I would say this one. Guys, check out. Is this camera 2? Check out dan-ramos.com.
No, don't
Got a
really
couple-
do that. Stop. Dan, stop doing what you're doing.
Okay, craziest one. I went and do you know Andy Dick? Andy Dick has that show on
Never heard
Sunset.
of him.
Yeah. Sky mother. So I go in and I say hi to Andy, and Russell Peters was there too. And then I'm living with his friend who's from Toronto. Long story short, I said, "Hey, Russell, I'm Dan." He's like, "I remember you." He's like, "Do you want to go on? I'm like, on stage?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh, he's so nice.
And then he goes,
God,
and I'm there with
he's
my
so
girlfriend.
fucking nice. It's Russell Peters is the nicest guy in
He was
comedy.
hosting.
This is proof right here. If you ever need one piece of physical evidence of the
and he knows that
how
I'm Canadian
nice of a
too.
guy.
Yeah. So then he goes,
Oh, he knows. I mean, that was the
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
the
probably
permission
another
slip.
thing,
Was
yeah.
your Canadian passport?
And then he goes, "Do you want to do 10?" I was like,
Oh,
"Okay,
shit.
fine." I forced my girlfriend to go up to the front.
Did
I'm
you
in
do
the back.
Did you do any of the 60 seconds that you did tonight in that 10 minutes?
I don't think so. No,
You
but
don't think so?
I ended off with a really good one. It was an impression
What's
of
that
me.
about?
It's an
I
impression
don't want
of
to
me.
hear it.
No.
What's it about? Just give me the premise.
So we all have
Did you
fears.
say it's an impression?
It's an impression of
Of who?
me shoving my head into an anus.
Okay. What is? Yeah. Yeah.
It was a West Hollywood crowd.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
It was
good.
at the
They
Improv?
enjoyed- Oh no, it was at the La Brea one on Sunset, adults only bar.
I don't know.
It's okay.
You sort of remind me of like an Asian Lieutenant Dan. Did I never tell you that before?
I'll take that. I do love.
I'll
Forrest
take
Gump.
that.
I'll take that. I'm not gonna lie.
God, I
Oh,
appreciate that,
He's got the
man.
hat.
I actually watched him in the feature film last night, Surf Ninjas, so that was pretty cool.
Any parting words for Dan, guys? Tate, if you were gonna kill Dan, how would you do it?
Quickly.
Oh shit! I
Holy
believe you.
shit.
I believe you.
That was the best.
I believe you, Tate.
Jay, if you were gonna kill Dan, how would you do it?
I don't fuck. I mean, I would go slow, man, because I bet I get fucking tons of ha-has out of him. Strangle. I like to strangle.
Sort of
you.
laughing though, and then crying.
There you go, Dan with some more bombing, right as he had a chance to go out like a hero. Dan, what's the coolest thing you've ever done in your entire life, other than that Russell Peters thing? Like, you
I would say this every time.
All right,
no, I'm not
you're
even
out of
lying.
control.
No,
I'm
not.
You're out of control.
I would say this every single week I come here. I'm like, how the fuck do comedians come up here and just take it? You know? And I was like, hell's yeah.
Dan, what is your love life like? I think Brian might be on this. Something
It's good. Her real name's Carla. She's a real girl. From Montreal as well, but she lives here now.
Real girl, like a real doll.
Wait.
A plastic doll.
You said you have a girlfriend named Carla. She's a real girl?
Yeah.
She's a real girl.
Did you have some numbers with some fake girls before, so you have to have the...
How, on a scale from 1 to 10, how big is her dick?
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. She's a real girl. How long have you guys been together?
Known her for 10 years.
Known her
Been
for
together
10?
for like 7 months.
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Only took you.
How long did you want to bang her in that 10 years?
I'm sorry?
How many times did you want to bang her, like at the second
Oh, I
year?
couldn't.
Right?
She was like my friend's girlfriend, you know, so you don't...
Yeah, forbidden love, son.
You don't do that.
Hey,
But
hey,
you
Tony.
You ended up doing it. Yeah.
I don't mean to be a dick, but I think this is a lost cause. I think we should move on.
There you go.
okay,
Jeremiah calling it. Dan
Jeremiah!
Ramos is gone. I tried to get rid of him earlier, and then I felt bad for saying that he bombed as I gave him a shot. Still just trying to help people. Sometimes even Jeremiah, Mr. Nice Guy, has to throw in the towel for everybody.
I was boiling with rage.
Oh, wow. I love that. Why didn't you say it when he was up there? I guess you did.
I thought you were going to get him off like 3 times
Yeah,
before that.
I know. We're getting through it. I pulled another name out of the bucket. This looks like another new name. That's always fun. Put your hands together for Dietrich Shelton. Dietrich. Here we go. Dietrich Shelton, ladies and gentlemen.
I usually, when I do get a chance to get with girls, I date Caucasian ladies. Matter of fact, I was having the sex with this Caucasian lady, and she whispers in my ear, "Can I say the N-word?" Okay, let me explain. I hadn't had the sex in a while, so I wasn't going to ruin it by saying no. Other black people get mad at me, and I have to let them know, look, letting some white bitch call me nigger, not the worst thing anybody's ever done for pussy. I thought to myself, maybe this will be sexy. Yeah, my mind went there. And then I heard it out loud. What followed was the most angry militant finish in history. Not only did I come, I overcame.
Wow. That was awesome. Dietrich, am I saying that right?
Yes, you are saying it correctly.
Dietrich, you are awesome, man.
I try. It works
Stone
out
cold
from time to
fucking
time.
Assassin. Where are you from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
How long you been doing stand-up?
9 years.
That is fucking great. One more time for Dietrich, everybody. Showing us all how it's done. Absolutely hilarious. That's cool, man. Jeremiah, what's going on over there? Why are you giggling like that? What's going on?
Man, this is one creepy black dude, I'll tell you that much.
Why? What's creepy? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what was creepy? Him leaning into, and then a white girl.
Caucasian.
Hey,
Jordan.
said white girl.
Caucasian, man.
A Caucasian girl.
There you
I
go.
loved it. He's got some fucking
I loved
swagger.
it. No, there's like some pizzazz there. I was drawn in immediately. I started laughing as soon as he started talking. It was great.
Yeah.
Real upgrade.
Yeah. Yeah. I like your style. Dietrich, that's fun. 9 years of stand-up. How long you always been in Arizona? You still live there?
Born and raised. I moved here in February.
Huh?
I've seen you around a couple times. Do you do the character the whole time?
The what?
Would you call it, do you think you're doing a character, or is that...
Oh, no, what I'm doing now is
That's
the character.
you? That's you? Cool.
That's
the
a character.
The stage is what I actually am.
Gotcha.
Like I said, creepy black dude. Oh, the stage?
Been a
That
couple
is the
times where
real
I've
me.
literally
I like it.
Who
tried
you
to-
are talking to right now is actually the character.
It's been a couple times where I've tried to figure out everything that's going on so hard that I think like I just end up blanking out and then come back and then it's try to figure out what's going on sometimes. So what you were doing during the 60 seconds was the character. This is who you really are. Is that what you meant?
No.
Yes. Yes and no.
You mean the whole thing is he?
All of it.
Red man, you stupid,
Well,
man.
I accidentally came upon this by trying to be myself, and then it blends real life and stage.
So did you work in like you like do
Sometimes the canvas becomes the painter.
Oh my God, Jeremiah. What just happened? You just became him. Unbelievable. What else are you into other than stand-up? What else do you like to do, or like, what are your like hobbies and stuff?
Well, I'm a lifelong fan of professional wrestling.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We all are here.
Yeah.
Bunch of us here. I do a pro wrestling podcast now. Thank you. Yes. I'm very excited about it. Favorite pro wrestler of all time?
I have never cheered against Hulk Hogan.
Wow. You're still pro Hulk Hogan?
I have.
From
never-
everything I know about you, it seems like you like being called the N-word. How is Hogan still your number one? He fell off on all the white people's lists when he did that shit.
Well, I don't know what happens when he, even to this date, if he starts hulking up, it's like, oh my God, he's about to do something. You know, it brings me back to a simpler time, a purer time.
A pure time. Why do I feel like you're like 145 years old?
is, man.
And you've always looked that way.
Who raised you? Who raised you?
My mother.
Your mom? Just your mom?
Yeah, my mom and like a stepdad.
Like you're not sure if he was?
He came in late.
Well, they were
probably.
never married, and he came late.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Came late. You came.
I overcame.
Thank you, Tate.
That's funny,
How long
man.
have you been out of Arizona?
I'm sorry?
How long have you been out of Phoenix?
Since February, so about 9
this
months.
is a new joke because you can't do a joke like that in Arizona. Isn't that true?
No, I absolutely can't do a joke like that in Arizona.
I just thought they don't even fuck with Martin Luther King Day there.
Oh no, it's plenty racist. That's why. That's why the
my
nigger
point,
thing
it
works.
says not
The
safe.
nigger thing.
That's why it works. He plays the other side of the coin.
So
That's why
if you
I
were
went-
banging Hulk Hogan, would that be okay if he said the N-word?
It seems
What's-
like it's
what's
already
my-
okay if he calls him the N-word. He already did. He said the N-word. Hulk Hogan said the N-word.
Multiple times.
Multiple times during sex.
Whoa. You settle down over there. Dietrich. So that's interesting. Did you do like musical theater growing up?
No, I did.
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
That is a good question. I don't know why you
No,
guys reacted that way.
I have no rhythm, so I actually did like theater though.
Right. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I really meant. Now looking back on it, but that makes sense. Anyway, I was accidentally funny there in real life.
Jeremiah is blacker than you.
I've gotten that, but that cop that pulled me over for no reason would disagree.
Right.
I like your style.
Totally.
No, you know
Wow,
what I like
way
about
to
you?
bring down the moment, Diedrich.
Hey, I have to bring you down to pick you up.
Yeah, I
love
like
that.
it.
Oh, hello.
You're a stone cold assassin, man. I like your style.
tell
One
you,
must
man.
be brought down before one is brought up.
He's filled with just killer quotes. You've had some bomb-ass tearaway calendars in your day.
The bucket of
Dietrich.
water does not fill itself until it reaches the bottom of the well.
Anything else cool, Dietrich? Any other cool hobbies? Comedy, pro wrestling?
Well, I used to teach kids how to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Play yo-yo?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
I was a demo team member, so what I would do is actually teach kids how to play the game.
Of what?
Yu-Gi-Oh. It's based on an animation.
it's like
Oh, wow.
Pokemon, but even worse.
Oh, wow. That's some cool hipster
I'm
shit there.
disappointed that you know that.
Oh, Jeremiah just lost a connection in show business. That happens that quick.
Wow, Tate, you really.
So I think we're starting to figure out, like, you're like you're like a nerd with tons of swagger, is what I'm figuring out about you, right? You're a
Tons?
pretty nerdy dude, like your things
you know what-
that you're
Extremely
into.
nerdy. Not pretty, extremely. Oh my god.
Extremely nerdy.
Yeah.
But on
I have-
stage, the first 60 seconds we saw of you was like rock and roll. It was like, like a chubbier version of every cool black comic that, wow, I don't know why Chewbacca just came in there. I don't know what the fuck that was. Oh my God.
You know what I think it is? I just think he owns who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not trying to be anybody else. You're
You
like,
have
hey, this is who I
swagger.
am, and you don't give a fuck. So many times we try to be someone we're not, and that's kind of what I dig about you. I know
Yeah.
Jeremiah's not for it. He's looking to change the world in a negative way. And I
like
just
you.
think it's cool.
It's cool. You remind me of like Chris Rocky Road. Is that funny? No? Stupid?
No,
Oh, thank you, Chewy. Thank you, Chewy. All right, Dietrich. Well, it was nice meeting you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Fun
Much
times. Have a
fun.
great
Good
night.
work,
There he
Danny.
goes. Dietrich Shelton. D. Shelton Comedy, all one word. We're having fun. Another day at the office, right? Another fun little fucking Monday. Nothing can ever go wrong, right?
I like Mondays.
It's my favorite day of the week.
do.
You guys having fun? Woo! Well. Every once in a while, I reach a name out of the bucket, and it's a goddamn motherfucking legend. You should all be very excited. Someone we love, someone we've seen a few times before and instantly stole our hearts. This is one of the few guests that when I pull this name out of the random bucket, I know for a fact that for the next few minutes, we're about to have a shit ton of fun. And absolutely nothing can fuck that up. And sometimes that's hard to say that on a show that's completely improvised and anything can happen. But shit's about to get turned up. Because I give to you one of our favorites. Aphrodite, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Aphrodite, everybody, come on!
Hey, I just want to say one thing right now, but not none of y'all white people call me no motherfucking nigga. I'll whip all y'all ass up in this bad boy, okay? I'm from St. Louis. We don't play that shit, okay? You know, I've been dating this guy, and he just not laid on me that he's supposed to be a damn minister. What the hell is he doing dating me? Because I ain't about to convert to shit, okay? Unless it's smoking some motherfucking weed, some good motherfucking weed on top of that, okay? I'm like, ain't y'all church people not supposed to have no sex? He go, yeah. I said, well, what the hell did we just do? You licking and sticking it? I mean, what the hell? You know what? What is wrong with people? Why would you join a church and know damn well your dick ain't gonna cooperate with that shit? You know damn well your dick gonna say, yo, man, what you doing? What you doing? What the fuck you talking about? We ain't doing nothing. Shit. I got to get some, and you're going to be right with your dick. Like you can separate your dick from yourself, okay? You know that don't make no damn sense. People need to get that shit out. You know? I mean, it just don't make no sense.
Aphrodite.
I love y'all!
Aphrodite, everybody. She's here. The one and the only. The greatest person in the world.
Love you
We
too.
know her. We love her. She's crazy as fuck. The 60 seconds are out of the way. So
Certifiable.
here we are. Aphrodite, let's do this shit.
That's right, baby.
I'm excited to see you again. How's life?
Oh, life is good. I'm really excited. I'm getting ready to do a New Year's Eve show.
Did you really hook? Wait, what about a New Year's Eve show?
I'm singing a New Year's Eve show in Grand Park, downtown, 70,000
What are you
people.
going to sing?
Damn.
Oh, yeah. I'm singing with a group
Catch
called
her
Jungle
downtown,
Fire.
New Year's Eve. I'm going
Yeah.
to be there too with Joe Rogan and Joey Diaz and me doing a big New Year's show at a theater downtown.
Oh,
Totally
cool.
much better part of downtown than what you're going to be in.
Oh, yeah, really.
Yeah,
Okay.
two totally different parts of downtown completely. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I hope y'all smoking weed in y'all motherfucking port. I mean, you know.
Aphrodite. Yes, we're always smoking weed. You know
Hell
us.
yeah. If
Nothing
you
but
ain't smoking
trouble.
weed, you ain't shit. I mean, go ahead.
If you ain't smoking weed,
You ain't shit, especially in Cali where it's legal.
You hear that, kids? 12 and under? You hear that?
Don't listen to your parents. They ain't shit. I mean, you know.
Your parents ain't shit.
No one's shit.
Remember that one too. That goes for everybody. Aphrodite. So is this true? You really hooked up with the minister?
Yeah, he just laid it on me after like 2 years. You know, he talking all this shit about, you know, he trying to get right with God and all that. I'm like, well, I ain't trying to get right with God. I don't know what the hell.
Wait, with who?
God.
Yeah, wait.
What? Did you just step up a couple?
Yeah, you know.
You singing?
You know, my people, we confused. You know, y'all know after slavery, we all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We don't know shit. We don't know worship the white Jesus or the black Jesus or the Buddha or the motherfucking Ali. We don't know what the fuck to worship. You know?
Sometimes I have no idea what you're saying, but it still all makes perfect sense and works out. It's unbelievable.
I mean, how can you go without sex? I don't understand that.
Tony, how many?
Mean? What do you? Wait,
They don't. Clearly, they were banging you for 2 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Wait. What makes you think that you think he's gonna stop hooking up with you?
Well, you know, I was gonna keep a backup like a battery. You understand what I'm saying? Sister ain't gonna run out in the motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying?
You got a man on the side
Hell
sometimes?
yeah, hell yeah.
Who's that? What does he do for work?
Oh, I don't know, but he about to work on me.
Whoa!
I got a job for him. I got a job for him.
Wow. What's your favorite thing to do, like when you're really hooking up with someone? Like, what's some of your favorite parts of the bedroom?
What's some of the favorite parts?
Yeah.
What, the bed, the floor, the window, the door?
Wow.
The window?
The window. That seems like a very dangerous situation for you.
You know what I'm saying?
I would not put you up against the window, Aphrodite. That's one thing.
What, you scared my ass gonna get in the way or
no matter
something?
how drunk I got, even if I got drunk enough to fuck Aphrodite, I would not. I would say, Afro, get away from that window. Can I call you Afro? I'm wasted.
Then I go to the door.
Get up in this ass, you get broken glass.
Come on, Aphrodite, let's get out of here.
It's kind of hard to get my ass out the window, you know. I get stuck right away, you know. They don't make windows for asses like mine, you know.
Car crash.
They make them little bitty ass windows.
Tony, how many times has Aphrodite been on the show, do you think?
I think probably like 5, 6, 7.
No,
maybe 4.
Four.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. We have that connection. Right
You
now.
guys got to put a picture up front not to let me in because I'm coming.
Wait, what?
I said you got to put a picture out front and not to let me in because I'm going to keep coming.
A picture out
You know,
front?
America's most unwanted. They're not even looking for me.
We
you know
love you, Aphrodite. I don't know why you would say that. You're one of our favorite people.
I love you
What
guys.
do you do when you're not like coming here? What do you do like for fun, like other nights?
Well, actually, I
Right.
like to go and do karaoke sometimes. I have a great time.
What are some of your go-to karaoke songs?
I go up on Hollywood Boulevard to a place called the Katina, and it's
No, the
hot.
songs.
The
What
kind of songs
Yeah.
I sing things like by Deborah Cox, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here. I love
shit.
doing her stuff. I do Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder, but I kind of take it to church, you know.
A lot of Blink 182.
Isn't she lovely? Life and love, the same. You know.
Wow. You seem. Aphrodite seems like she has a 7-minute long version of the national anthem.
Yes. Yeah, I put some Minnie Riperton notes in that shit, though.
No idea. I mean, if you
Yeah.
said it 4 more times, I still wouldn't know
No,
for
like
sure.
the
I'm so many
home
words
of the
off.
free
Wow.
and the home of the
You definitely don't have
brave.
windows.
Yes.
You just found out.
Yes. I break all the damn
All
windows.
plastic cups at Aphrodite's
Yes.
house. That fucking note
That's
is
right.
shattering.
Only thing hard for me to do is run because my ass keep bringing me back. I try to run forward, my ass keep bringing me back like that.
Is that how that works? I don't know how.
If I try to
having-
run forward, my ass will bring me back.
Like, where does the poop come out of on that fucking thing? Like, that thing is unbelievable. Like, does it
That's no
come out of,
poop.
like, the side? Does it just,
you
like,
talking
shoot
about?
out? I don't know how butts like that work. I have a little rinky-dinky, like, I just have, like, 2 little flaps of skin back there. You know what I mean? You
main
have, like,
thing is
that
that it's
thing
real.
is a geographical anomaly. That is,
Yeah, that's
it
right,
looks
that's
like
right.
someone made it with a
Can y'all
fucking
see over there? I don't wanna teach y'all
protractor.
nothing.
It's like, what is that? Oh, Jesus,
Okay.
is that... I feel like Brian didn't even hit that. I feel like that music just plays when it gets that close to you. Like
No,
it's
this
just
is
a
real.
thing.
This is real 100% USD motherfucking booty, okay?
USD.
USD.
Grade A motherfucking ghetto booty, okay?
USD, STD.
That's right.
All them
That's
D's,
right.
man.
This is what cornbread and hog mouse and chitlins will do for the ass, not that damn
I don't know
surgery.
what you heard. I heard cornbread, homos, and chitlins.
No!
Like she's literally
No, you heard
eating
that.
homosexuals. Cornbread, homos, and chitlins. That's what gets your booty like this.
You gotta have some grease in your life. Put some grease in your life. You know what I'm saying?
What's the craziest thing you've ever done with your butt?
Oh, you saw me when I came on and I did the exercise. I told them about fat people exercise. You know, they keep on talking shit about fat people don't work out. Well, I work out, and this is one of my main exercises. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and
What
7, and
the
8.
fuck is that?
That's working out. That's
How
working
do you know
out.
how to do that?
That's called isolated ass movement.
That's all muscle back there,
That's
isn't
right.
it?
That's right. Can't do
What-
that with that fake shit.
That's like all muscle.
That's right.
You're like the real Black China.
The real black booty, not the
Female
booty, but the
wrestler
booty. And these real too. These my mothers up here. Hey, bless mom.
Aphrodite, you ever have to beat anybody up? When's the last time you had to slap
no.
someone across the
I
face?
told you I don't fight bitches.
When's the last time you had to slap someone across the face?
way back in grade school. Way back, I had a right hook a bitch.
I feel like Aphrodite. I feel like Aphrodite is also like 135 years old, much like Dietrich.
That's right.
And you guys
That
wanna-
white woman, Aphrodite from the Greeks, she tried to steal my shit, man.
Again, that's another one of those parts where I have
See?
no idea what you just
No,
said.
it is. White people be stealing
Tried
black
to
people's shit.
decipher it.
Y'all know how it is.
It's the thing my brain does where it bounces the words back and forth, goes through a whole filter, and just came back again. Just nothing.
See,
Could
that's what
not-
happens when my ass hits the stage.
You ever used Siri before? Like, she must be like, you must be fucking kidding me.
I'm having chest pains.
You will need to
What?
speech classes here on this street. Make right.
They gonna have a ghetto woman on that GSP thing, you know, for the traffic, yeah, whatever you call it.
On the GSP. On the George St. Pierre.
You know,
He likes
say,
that.
slow down, motherfucker. I told you
That's
to turn.
sort of funny if GSP had his own GPS. Make left or I kick in the head.
It should be a ghetto language. It should be a ghetto language. People wouldn't be driving so
Ghetto
stupid.
one. What, if you were the lady for
You
that,
know, like if you're driving down the street, it tell
what would you say?
Go left at the turn. Go left. See, if it was ghetto, motherfucker, turn left. Did I tell your stupid motherfucking ass to turn left? Why you go to the right, motherfucker?
So
That's sort of good. You should turn that into a bit.
Yeah.
You should say that.
Ghetto directions.
Yeah, you should say that. You know, if the GPS was a black woman, it would get you to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it was a game,
It
you
would
know.
be a little more intense. I mean, with
You
the
know.
black lady.
Turn at the corner, homie. Somebody waiting for you, homie.
Oh shit! Look out! It's a
like
little,
that one.
it's a little gangster.
Shows the
Yeah.
future now.
Yeah, we got a score to settle with your home. Come on in with your boys. Yeah, yeah. Put your toys on the table, you know.
Put your toys on the table?
Put your toys on the table.
What did you say?
What
Some
the
sex shit?
fuck?
Okay.
My God, Aphrodite, you're
What's the craziest sexual encounter you've ever
yeah.
had?
Great question.
The craziest? Oh, I guess I.
And is that lipstick you got on your teeth?
No.
Yeah, no, it's
It's blood. I
no.
usually have freaky white guys lick it off for me.
No, she always.
I told him that too.
She
I don't have
always
mirrors
has
in my house.
Takers later.
lipstick on her
Anyway,
teeth
back
is
to
one
the
of her
question.
biggest trademarks.
Yeah.
She's
I don't
notorious.
have mirrors in my house.
Well, you look fantastic.
Oh, thank
Anyway,
you. For 61,
let's
not bad.
get into the sex shit.
Okay, the sex shit. Oh, probably insertion of a chocolate bar, I should say.
Chocolate till it melted?
Oh, yes.
Good.
Are you
girl.
being serious?
Oh, no, I'm half serious and serious. I was curious when it happened.
What actually happened, Aphrodite? Did you put a chocolate bar inside of you?
No, I didn't put it inside.
Who did?
I am not telling anything. My mom would love this. I'm not telling
Your
anything.
mom listens to
Hell no.
DeathSquad.tv?
My mother is a born-again church lady.
She's not going to find out.
Oh, you never know. My mother is nosy. She worked for the FBI, not the I, but the FB. Okay.
Can you just tell us what kind of Can you just tell us what kind of candy bar it was?
Facebook, yeah, I guess.
Was it
I
a
don't know what kind of bar it
Snickers?
was.
Was it a Mars?
But the guy went crazy. He had a great time eating it.
Was it a Twix? What did it feel like?
I don't know. It
Where
was
did
great
it
because he
go?
was into it.
Butterfinger, wasn't it?
I mean, if you
Butterfinger?
like chocolate, and I'm chocolate, hi.
Was it a payday?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't even know he was going to do it.
Ribbed for your pleasure? Peanut
He
encrusted?
just had chocolate all over his lips. I was like, damn,
Peanuts
man.
on the outside on paydays, if you don't know. Is it a Baby Ruth?
I don't know. I didn't get to see the bread.
You didn't see the wrapper?
I just saw the chocolate on
There
his
wasn't
mouth.
that like awkward rapper staring at you the next morning like, oh, that's what it was.
No,
It was
no.
a fucking,
It was great, though. That's the only time, though. I don't get too wild. I think my body does me kind of a little bit of a disservice because people think I'm wild and out of
That's why they think you're
control.
wild?
You know?
That's the only reason.
I'm just a little wild, a little out of control, not out of control. You know what I'm
So
saying?
if a guy, all right, Aphrodite,
That's a good sign.
settle down, settle back. Aphrodite.
Are you really 61?
I'm 61.
Wow, you
Good
are.
for
All right,
you.
one more time for Aphrodite, everybody.
Oh,
I'm
thank
still
you.
not done with you though. I'm gonna hold on to you for a
Thank
little
you.
bit longer here.
Wait, like what was your career? What was your career like in your 30s and 40s? What were you doing?
I've been a singer all my life.
Okay.
I've been blessed. I just fell in love with music. My family is full of music, musicians, singers, and stuff. So naturally came to me, and I just never knew I'd come to California from St. Louis and
So
go to the world.
He puts the candy bar inside of you.
Oh, damn!
And then- so then what does he do? Does he eat it?
I'm gonna have to charge your ass. You keep asking all these questions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
75 cents a
Just don't be
minute if
telling
you
all
want to
our business.
continue.
Can't tell you everything for free. You know what
You
I'm saying?
seem like you'd be great at phone sex.
Phone sex. It's funny you said that. I did that a long time ago.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
That was right in between.
I was good at it.
I got a
Crazy
dollar
ass
to
fight.
hear the
Y'all
chocolate
white boys
story.
be calling in too much. I was gonna
Aphrodite.
tell you. Yeah.
Joel Jimenez.
Tell the chocolate story.
Oh, Joel Jimenez giving $1 for the team and a little booty
Yeah.
shake.
Yeah.
You get that for free.
That's my piggy bank right there.
That's definitely a pig, more like a piggy stank.
I
but-
need some money.
Piggy stank? No?
Okay.
Oh, the
I
Verzi
know what I can
triplets
do.
love
I
it.
can get reparations from all the white people in the
Free.
audience. Y'all feel bad about what happened to black people. Just put some money in y'all, hand.
All right, no. Aphrodite, you're begging for money now. Back,
No, this
settle back
reparations.
again.
This
Settle back.
reparations.
Settle back.
This reparations.
Naughty Aphrodite.
Damn.
So Joel gave you $1. Can you give us a little bit more of the candy bar story?
Oh, God. Hell no.
Can we?
Oh,
He does not want that dollar
she's
back.
about to give it back.
y'all
Oh my
You can
God.
keep it.
She's digging for something.
Y'all better collect some money. I ain't telling
Please
y'all
give
my
it back.
business.
Please give it back.
I'm not giving shit back.
All right, if I give you another $1, will you give him that $1 that's
If you
in
give
your
me
underwear?
$20, $30, $100.
No, I'm gonna give you $1, but you give him that $1.
No.
I want him to.
I want all that cash.
No, I'll give you.
See how white people is don't want to share the money. That's
Aphrodite,
fucked up.
you don't really have a
That's
choice.
fucked up. That's fucked up. All right, hand me that $1. I ain't fucking around.
No.
I'm gonna retire.
Don't
after
get
this
the
shit.
dollars mixed
Hell
up.
yeah.
I want Joel to get the butt dollar back, you fucking idiots. It's not about the money.
It's the $1.
You guys are all morons.
$1.
Now they're all shuffled up. Fuck it.
See, don't want to treat black people right.
Not giving you any money, Aphrodite. You guys just ruined the whole fucking bit. Oh, she knows which
It smell
one.
good.
She smelled it.
Him out.
It smell good. 'Cause my shit always smell good.
All right.
That's right.
I'll buy you a drink after the show. There she goes. Aphrodite, everybody.
Thank you,
I
baby.
love it.
Peace in this motherfucker.
We gotta keep moving on. If it was up to me, I'd spend all fucking night with Aphrodite. That might be fun one night.
Right.
Just a random like Wednesday night Kill Tony and Aphrodite special. Maybe we will do something fun in a couple weeks for like a New Year's Eve episode, some type of like best of, maybe invite back some freaks, Tam Fam and some other people.
I don't know why. I was getting physically ill from that candy bar story.
Really?
Yeah, like I love candy bars, but I just kept imagining like every kind of candy bar just like going inside of Aphrodite. I'm like, can this stop? This is getting so disgusting.
And she called it a candy bar, so it's really pretty much you could go through the whole spectrum of candy because she'd probably call like sour apple like straw things, like all those. She'd probably just call it a candy bar. You know what I mean? It's all in the spectrum of candy bar to her. So you really have to picture all your favorite candies, like Boston baked beans and
Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks just fucking fizzling over.
It was probably just licorice, and the guy just bit off both ends and just sucked out of it like a straw.
All right. Can you mute your own mic?
Red Band hears something gross. He's like, "Oh, we're whipping dicks out. Let's do this."
Here we go.
You don't challenge me. I got the sweetest thighs in the business. Oh, by the way, Tony, just as a reminder of that interview, you literally said to her at one moment, "Where does the poop come out of that thing?"
I never got an answer to that, by the way.
And the
That's
Emmy
sort of
consideration for writing on a live podcast goes to Tony Hinchcliffe.
Squirts up the back.
I mean, like, if you sit, it seems like there would be a lot of extra wiping that goes on there. Am I right? Is there a lot of extra wiping that you have to do because of your bigger butt cheeks? Like, my butthole is pretty much like, it looks straight at that toilet water, just eye to eye. It seems like your butthole would have more stuff in between. It seems like it would just like get stuck sometimes in your butt cheeks. Does that happen? Okay, fine. I just had to ask. You all pretend like you didn't want to know. Like I'm crossing the line, but you all wanted to fucking know if the poop hits the butt cheeks. Even Aphrodite. You think she really wipes that well? Come on,
Yes.
people. I'm
You
kidding.
just get a wet towel and you put it on the ground and wipe it on the,
All right,
What I'm trying to say is I have the #1 butthole in the world.
I pretty
the
much.
strongest, most confident butthole there is.
All right.
Direct poops to the toilet water every
All
single
right.
time. The golden pony. Yeah.
It's
Thank
hanging
you.
down, looking
Thank you.
at the water.
The water
Even with
fears me every time I hover over it.
Looks eye to eye with the water. I like to think that I have a pretty good system. I think I'm a pretty good bathroom goer. I pulled another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Alex Arawa. Arawa?
So I was a football player in high school. Anyone else play football? My coach used to always tell me, Alex, play hard no matter what. Play hard. Which is very difficult because my football pants did a terrible job of hiding my erection. I remember in high school as well, I did a lot of essays, like writing papers, not having sex with the gangsters, and at one point I used the term noisy women, and it ended up losing a point for being redundant. Nothing wrong with being called noisy. At least I don't think so. Anyway, that's all I got.
Fuck yeah, Alex Arawa. Am I getting this? Yeah, there you go, Jeremiah. The long sax intro there. Very good. Alex, am I getting this right? Are you a fucking tough gay guy? Is that what I'm noticing? Is that what the jokes were all meant to be?
No.
You're gay, but you're like tough as fuck?
Oh, sorry.
Am I right?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I'm probably about to get beat up. I'm pretty sure like everything. It sounded like. By the way, when I was listening to what I thought it was, I'm like, this fucking guy is brilliant. But now I'm picking up on. Maybe I was just hearing something wrong, right? It was like
Hearing what you wanted
I
to
played.
believe.
I played football, but then all of a sudden, it was weird because I had the huge erection that you could see in my football pants while I'm playing football with my.
It was actually mostly a play on words because my coach said play hard, and getting an erection.
No, we get it.
Oh. Did you guys get that?
Number one, just off the bat, you have to put the microphone close to your mouth because none of us could hear you.
That should actually be number two.
Number two?
One
Yeah.
should be don't chew gum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
2 would be the microphone.
But then your second joke was like, hey, something gangbanger, and then what am I going to do? Fuck him? I mean, am I really the only one that picked up on gay shit during that set?
No,
you guys got to be fucking
Why does
kidding
gay
me.
shit mean he's
Maybe
gotta
I
be
am
gay?
gay. If I'm the only one.
Tony, I thought the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
The play hard went over my head. I just saw a boner in the pants, and I was
Right,
like, "Where's this
and I
going
thought
with
it
the
was
football
great.
thing?"
I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. This is hilarious. I've never seen like a fucking like a tough like cholo-esque like fucking like gay guy just like, what's up? These people are like, oh, and I'm just like, what's up? I'll fuck you. I'll fuck you in your fucking butt, man. Like I don't give a fuck. Like that would be the most one of my favorite newest comedians. That would be, but it just turns out like I'm sort of completely confused about what you were talking about the entire time.
You know what I like even better? That he's a straight dude that's doing a gay joke.
Yeah. Going for it.
I'm very comfortable with my sexuality.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
That's-
he'll suck your dick to prove it.
Oh shit, Alex, that's fun, man. How long have you been doing stand-up?
Off and on 4 years.
Off and on. What do you do for work?
I'm an over-the-road truck driver.
Over the road?
Yep.
To grandmother's house we go. What does over the road mean? Is there any under the road truck drivers that I don't know about?
Not that I know about.
What's over the road?
But I mean, like, I go across the country.
Oh wow, that's fucking crazy, huh? you piss in bottles and stuff like that, right?
Occasionally.
So tell us about the rest stop hookers. Like how great are they? How cheap are they? How dirty are they?
Good
like,
questions.
Yeah.
My standards are pretty low, but not that low.
I don't
Right.
believe that.
Oh really?
No?
Oh yeah, you're out there on the road all by yourself.
out
You're
there
in the
your
middle of
football
fucking
pants, hard as
Missouri.
fuck.
You're lonely.
Yeah,
right?
you got that back cab that you can just like tuck in there, and if you kill her, you kill her. You just throw her back outside.
All day long, you look out your window while driving. You're getting turned on by all the little kids going like that through the window. You know what
jerking
I
off
mean?
there.
You're just like, God, I'm getting horny. These kids with their dirty hand jobs. I can barely hide my boner right now through these trucker pants. Anyway.
There's a lot of masturbating while driving, right? I mean,
you have to do that,
you
right?
have to, right?
More than normal, yes.
What would that?
Wow.
You have any idea what that might sound like, Brian? I'm looking at it right now. It would be that and then that. No. You're such an idiot. Anytime we try to produce anything, like just prepare something smart for a second, it all just hits the fan.
What's the closest you come to falling asleep and having a horrible accident?
The closest?
Like, what's the longest stretch you've driven for where you shouldn't have been driving anymore?
I'd say about 19, 20 hours.
That seems horribly dangerous.
It does.
19, 20 hours.
Crazy.
Do you still use CB radios, or is that out?
We still use it, but not like normal. Now we just talk shit to each other.
Yeah. Like, there's a snake in my boot.
Creepiest
Stuff like
conversation you've ever had on one of those radios? You ever find out anything about another trucker in the area or something like that? Anything ever stand out to you?
Personally, nothing really creepy, just extremely racist.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
it's like
great.
Xbox chat rooms, but like in semis.
Xbox chat rooms for like creepy, chubby old people.
What's the most racist thing? When you're a little Mexican, right?
Yes.
So what's the most racist thing towards Mexicans that you've heard said with people not realizing that you're a Mexican?
Let's see here.
Because all the other truckers, we know that they're just like, oh yeah, we know you're not Mexican, you're just our gay white friend, right? You're cool with us, Alex. You just got a little fucking suntan on you always, from being out in the truck indoors. So what's the most? You ever hear them say anything racist about Mexicans on the roadway?
Occasionally, yes.
Like what?
The most racist thing. One guy wished that he could just stand at the border and just snipe us as we come across.
Jesus Christ. So no, you're out there in the middle of fucking probably Arizona or something like that, right? And then that comes over the thing, and you're probably. I mean, how do you react to that? Like, what did your brain tell you? Did you say anything back? Like, yeah, fuck them. Oof, they're bad.
Yeah, he just pretends he's white.
Right.
He's got rebel flags on his front.
One guy was like, Trump don't even need to build a wall. Just have a couple of us out there with like sniper rifles. Problem solved. A lot cheaper. Like, that was a real quote.
Wow. A lot.
I mean, that guy does have a point. It would be way cheaper.
Is that you, Donald? Is that you?
That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Alex, so how long you been driving trucks for?
About a year and a half.
Have you ever seen a load quite as big as Aphrodite's ass? If you had to hitch that thing onto a truck, how would you do it? All right,
how would I do it?
Yeah. Doesn't really matter. It's not really
So
answerable.
what's the main drug? Is it Adderall that everyone's doing, to stay awake, or is it cocaine? Are they all cokeheads?
It's still meth.
It's still meth.
Still
Meth is strong. It's
Still
not
going,
away.
baby.
It works. Why fuck with results?
Yeah.
Proud to be an American.
Well, Hitler did it too.
How are they so fat and on meth all the time?
That is a damn good question.
It's called meth burger, baby. Put a little sprinkle of meth on a cheeseburger. Slide that down around the throat, dip it in something to get some ketchup. Come on, ready to go, good up there, woo!
Little Walter White cake over here.
You ever save a life or see anything like that where someone needed you and you came in and you saved a life out there?
No.
No?
My dad has, though. He's a truck driver, too.
Hey, have you seen the movie Frequency?
No.
Okay, there's like a CB radio, and he talks to his dad from the past. I was wondering if you've ever talked to your dad from the past.
Does that ever happen?
That's a good question.
Probably when you were driving straight for 19, 20 hours, all of a sudden, son, it's me. Is your dad very Mexican? What's the combo there? Are you totally Mexican?
Totally.
Wow.
Totally Mexican.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, for those of you
Like all of it.
wondering why I asked, it's because that's what he
100%
sounds
Mexi.
like.
Mexi.
Mexi.
It's a Mexi blend.
Like I'm Soup's Mexican.
Where were you born and raised?
McFarland, California.
Wow, where's McFarland?
Was that with the track team?
Yes.
Oh, dude, what a movie! I cried. Did you cry?
A little bit, yeah.
I get to see as if I didn't know the fucking pace of this room earlier. Now I get it.
What is
You
it?
didn't see McFarlane, the Disney movie with Costner about the track team?
The cross-country team.
Cross country, whatever.
Wow. You saw a movie about cross country and you're like,
Man, it's
I'm gonna
touching.
drive that shit. Fuck this running bullshit. I'm gonna sit in a fucking car.
Anyway, that's a
eat
pretty
Twinkies.
amazing town to be from.
Yeah.
No
Is
one
it-
gives a fuck here. Let's go back to being how about our homophobia about him being gay. Hey, remember when he sucked dicks?
He said that.
Hey, that was a great line.
That's why I brought it back up, man.
Well, Alex, there you go. I mean, anything else? How long you doing stand-up again? 4 years off and on? What does that mean?
That means when I went to college, I didn't do it at all. So for about the 2.5 years.
You
in
went to
between-
college to drive a truck?
You son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch. I heard it coming.
No, I did go to college for 2.5 years, but it didn't work out. So I left and became a truck driver. But during that time, I didn't do any stand-up at all.
What do you mean it didn't work out?
I just didn't want a degree.
Did college break up with you? Like, it didn't work out. Let's just say it was, we were in a very... What's that fucking...
We had irreconcilable differences. So.
Too late.
What kind of
He
hemorrhoids?
said
you-
he
are
asked for it. Don't say too late, Tate. I'll fight you right now. I don't freaking care. I don't care how big you are. You want to fight right now, Tate?
Oh my
I'll
God,
grow
that
a
is
mustache
so
bigger than
funny.
yours. I'll punch you right in the dick hole.
You would if you could.
Too late. That was my favorite. The shit that Tate gets to say that I haven't seen guests in 3.5 years say to people, like, it's so awesome. The old rip your head off effect. That was the greatest thing ever.
What kind of hemorrhoids are you working with?
That's
Are
awesome.
are they like orange size, apple size, plum size?
What was that question?
What kind of hemorrhoids he's got?
How do you know so much about hemorrhoids?
Is that
All
true?
truckers have like
You have-
hemorrhoids that stick
How
out.
do
They're
you know
called
that?
because there's websites you can pay money to
Why
see
would
them.
you look at that?
There's websites you could pay to see that.
You can pay money to
Brian Redband.
Redband is filthy.
Unbelievable.
Truckerbubble.com.
Is it true? Do you have hemorrhoids?
I do not have hemorrhoids.
Really? How old are you again?
23.
Oh, it's coming.
How many guys do you know that
Coming
have
around
like
the barrel.
Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling thing for over the top?
I'm sorry?
Like the Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling thing for over the top? Do you guys all do that or no?
No.
There's
You
not
don't
a secret.
exercise
Earlier you admitted to masturbating while driving a truck that could kill tens and tens of people at once. Let me ask you this. When you were masturbating in the truck that could kill many people at once, were you masturbating using your imagination or using like a phone?
My imagination.
Oh, okay. You never tried to like do like all three things at once, just like balance it all out, like basically just like dick juggling or something like that? No, nothing.
What's your favorite porn category? Clean woman?
Definitely. Clean
women.
Clean, nice women. What's your favorite porn category? You can tell the truth here.
What do you punch in your search?
Yeah.
Aphrodite?
You might be onto something there, right? All this racist talk all over the CB all day gets you turned on to some of it, right?
I like your style. There's something really cool about you that I'm going to point out right now. That's that at certain parts you sweat profusely and then it dries up in like 5 seconds. As soon as you get I've noticed it. I wasn't going to say anything, but it just happened for the 4th time when you really started thinking about the porn. Right when I said you could just tell the truth, it's okay. It just fucking got so. Now it's really happening right now. It just went a little more than it has so far, which is fucking awesome. It's okay, but it's something that's cool. Like maybe that, like you could talk about and shit, because it's like some baller ass shit. Because it also just dries back up if he's not.
He's like a
sweating anymore.
humidifier.
Yeah, it sucks it right back in.
He's like the Wolverine of sweat. Like he starts to.
Because now that you're giggling, it's probably going to... Oh, no, it's
Oh,
getting
it's
worse.
coming.
It's getting worse. It just started bleeding from the top of his head. Oh, there it goes. Alex, it's all right, man. It's a fucking crazy live show. Did you have fun?
I did.
Any questions for your hero, Tate Fletcher?
How would you kill me?
Good question.
With kindness, for sure.
Yeah, you got Tate's approval. Alex Arawa.
You're, like, so brave what you've done. Like, it's super brave, and I commend you for it.
Oh,
just being here. Yeah.
There you go.
And stay awake
Nice
on
work,
the fucking
Tate.
road, because that's terrifying.
Absolutely. Jay Larson, anything else for Alex?
No, man. Keep going.
There you go. Don't quit. Alex Arawa. There he goes. Brian Redband. What do you think? What do we do here? Good or regular? Is Vanessa here? Yeah? All right, great. Put your hands together for, we're going to go back to the bucket after this.
We have regulars that we have every week. They do a new minute.
A brand new minute every single
Yeah.
week. This is really awesome. Vanessa's actually, this is her second to last performance on the show. She's leaving us. This is a crazy special announcement, leaving us at the end of 2016. So we will be down a regular after over a year of writing and performing a brand new minute every single week. One of the toughest gigs in all the comedy. This is her second to last performance. So that was breaking news. Normally that would happen first, and then you would get the news, but Red Band on the ones and twos, everybody. Works out perfectly. Anyway, there you gotcha. When I make fun of me, just hits random buttons then to bring it all back. Performing a brand new 60 Seconds, you know her, you love her. It's Vanessa Johnston, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is.
God, they're so small. I just played the state lottery for the first time. Does anyone here play the lottery? Two people have hope. Cool. I'd never played the lottery before, so when I went to the gas station to buy my ticket, I thought the lady at the cash register knew which ticket was going to win. So I tried to be like extra nicer. I was like, hey, I like your blue eyeshadow. She was like, this isn't eyeshadow. My boyfriend beats me. I was like, oh, well, it looks great. It's very even. He does a great job. I didn't win. Do you ever wonder if a Make-A-Wish kid has wished to win the lottery, but the foundation's like, what's a 12-year-old kid going to do with $500 million? He's going to be dead by next week. Wish denied.
All right, Vanessa Johnston. I like that. I think the thing about going into on the eye thing, I think it's its own separate thing. I don't think you need any of that lottery stuff to like mix it all up. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you ever try to give somebody a compliment and shit gets fucked up? I think that's that premise. You know, I
Right.
was at a convenience store, told a lady I liked her eyeshadow. She's like, my boyfriend. You know, you got to be in like with that, with all that other fun stuff about the lottery. Because that has nothing to do with the getting beat part. And then it being even's funny because you try to fix it.
Mhm.
But by that point, it's still...
It's confusing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the lottery stuff throws it all off.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to write material about the lottery, and I wrote like 50 jokes, and I didn't think any of them were funny. I was
Yeah,
just like,
that's what
going.
Me and one of my best friends, Matt Edgar, talk about it once every few weeks, about how silly we used to be thinking that we could sit down, and when we very first started, we would sit down and go, all right, what is there out there? There's dogs. So we would sit there and we would just try to write about dogs. Meanwhile, after we were done trying to write, we would crack each other up laughing about actual shit that actually is material. You know what I mean? Like trying to squeeze something out of something that's not, you know, in your real life or existing or something like that. It's always very hard, and it's sort of a big waste of time. But it does also build sort of a weird muscle so that when you do
Right.
know what's funny, you know how to make it even funnier. Like if that makes sense, like as a premise.
But if you wrote 50 jokes, you should try them all.
I did, like,
I mean, 'cause
over the
how-
week.
oh, really?
Yeah, and some would, like,
And then you found out.
get pops. Like, they would get,
Isn't it funny that you wrote 50 lottery jokes and none of them paid off? No. That's incredible, right?
That was a great one.
I mean, what are the odds of that? On any of the jokes you wrote, did you scratch it with a coin and there was a better joke underneath?
I mean, you know.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Fuck you guys.
Hey, Vanessa, are you gonna miss the show?
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
What?
Where are you going?
Next week is my 60th minute, so I just wanted to take all the material I've done and polished it. Because there's only so much you can do in like 5 days, polishing
So
a
you'll
whole
be in
bit.
Town, you're not leaving town.
No. Well, I'm going on the road
you're
more.
breaking up with the show.
Yeah. I don't want to say like break up. I just feel like
It's kind of like breaking up with college.
Yeah.
Irreconcilable differences, Tate.
Got it. That was
I mean,
right.
no.
Perfect timing, Jeremiah. Thank you. Really, really nice. Your saxophone playing is beautiful too. I love it. I really enjoy it.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Are you Mexican? You're like so tan.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! These two just fell in love. Here we go. Mad Max Part 2 just started right now, everybody.
That's the next question. Do you date Mexican guys?
Do I date Mexican guys? Well, I have friends that are Mexicans.
Then I am not.
Whoa, that did not answer the question at all,
that is
Vanessa.
a defer.
That was an interesting answer, actually.
Wow.
What does that mean?
No. I it's not that I won't. I have a boyfriend, but like.
Nobody's interested in that.
Yeah. I mean, I'll date a Mexican. I'm not against Mexicans, but you're just.
It seems like with all the hand gestures that you kind of are. Like it's a little bit.
You're just really tan for
You're
like
I'll
January.
take coffee from a Mexican if they're serving it to me.
I mean, you know.
What is it about Tate that you're perceiving as very Mexican other than his
Well,
tan?
no, he's so fucking tan, dude, and it's like January.
Yeah, he's a real man. Look at him. He fucking does things.
Are you outside?
Yeah. He's a
What are you
real
doing
dude.
outside?
He's
I'm gonna
filming
let
a
Tony field all this.
He's a fucking. This guy's a real man. What do you mean? What's he doing outside? High-fiving dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
And Jumanji,
He's in Sicario, shooting shit with fucking military, just big ass fucking guns. Every fucking movie. You will, now that you've met Tate, you will not ever go see a movie with him not in it again. He's in fucking everything. Everything.
Meanwhile, cut to Vanessa and I with umbrellas sitting on the side of the road being like, will you pass the tea, sweetie?
I mean, you know.
Where are you from? What's your nationality?
I'm from Minnesota. I was born in Minnesota.
White!
You're not Asian at all.
No.
1, 2, 3, white!
I'm like the whitest guy on stage. You're blonde.
I know, that's why I did the previous act out with you and I together in it.
Oh, boom.
How long have you been with your
Don't you
boyfriend?
flex on Jeremiah. Don't do that Patty Reagan shit to Jeremiah. Whoa, wow. He's got snapbacks and tattoos.
What?
No, it's all good. Anyway, you attracted to Tate? Is that what I'm picking up on? You
What?
seem
No.
like a little like shy around him. I've never really seen you like this.
My Mexican friend's in Austin right now, and so I haven't had a Mexican friend in like 3 weeks.
I haven't seen a real one in a minute,
Wait,
so I just wanted to ask.
I haven't had a Mexican friend in 3 weeks. Is that the succession of words that just came out of your mouth?
I'm here every week, Vanessa. It's back on!
Every single Monday. Wow.
Fucked up.
No, you're just so tan. It's like amazing. I love it. I love how tan you are.
Thanks.
That's all.
You should open with
Hey,
that.
You're so tan that you're almost her new black boyfriend. I'm pretty sure. All right, Vanessa,
She's like,
rock
I
and
would
roll.
date Samoans though, if you're Islander. High five, Vanessa.
Okay.
Hey, can we get a
Bye.
cleanup
Thank
on aisle
you.
3? There's a wet floor over here.
Is that?
You're just, oh my God, you're just so, he's so tan. He's like so tan. So tan.
It's amazing. Tate is the most badass motherfucker in the world. Look at that.
So like, what
It's
kind
the
of black
hangout.
are you? This is like crazy.
I feel like there's a real question behind that. Like, what are you really asking? At any rate.
All right, let's do something fun. Before we go back to the bucket one time, let's do a speed round with a lot of people hate him, a lot of people love him. I'm going to tell you that straight up, straightforward. Red Band might not be the biggest fan. Maybe. He might be. Maybe the storyline, who knows? Some people love him, some people hate him. I fucking love them. Put your hands together for the Verzi triplets, ladies and gentlemen. It's real. What? It's so ridiculous. Most retarded shit ever.
Cool. All right. Yeah, growing up with brothers is tough because you can't show any emotion or you get made fun of. Yeah, like I remember the day my feelings died. I was 13 and my brothers discovered my diary. It was so cute. It had a scarlet letter on it and had a lock and everything. We had to kick the shit out of him for it. It was bad. It was bad. And it's like, I totally forgot that. I had a diary like Anne Frank, and I really, after they found it, I really envied her for a long time. The best part was he was trying to deny it too, and it's like he signed his name on every page. Yeah, you can't really do that. Yeah. And the worst part is like I would try to overcompensate by like thinking that I was really cool and placing like a fucking... It's your diary. It was my diary. I would place it out in the open for them to look at. I would put really cool entries in there. So for months we were just getting...
Fuck yeah. I love that 3 people did worse than any one person here tonight. Triple the horsepower, and perhaps the... I gave you a 10 on the entrance. Am I getting this right? Was there one Verzi triplet just waiting backstage the entire time?
No, he was there.
Okay, I missed that.
Can I give a specific detail that I think needs to be known for the podcast listeners?
Yeah.
So the Verzi triplets came out and they held up a banner
Oh
that
my
said,
God.
"We love Tony." And the third triplet ran to try to break through the paper.
But didn't.
Did not break it at all like a football rally. It was the saddest football rally I've ever seen. He didn't even tear it.
That's not my... Yeah, he let go of it. That's not my fault.
It was like Rudy going through paper and then like, boing.
That about sums up our set, pretty much.
I mean, wow.
Did you practice the entrance at home?
And I could
Clearly
tell
not.
They took more time making the sign than doing the material.
Yeah.
They literally did. I could tell because I'm so close to it. I could tell that they did that.
Like
they wrote those
shaded in
letters
that
with
heart
with
a
the
lot.
marker. Yeah, those are markers.
Yeah.
Did one of you do that, or did all 3 of you participate on the ground at the same time like children?
It was a group project.
And you guys still live with your parents, so did you make that at home?
Yeah.
So you made that at home in the living room, and like your parents are walking by and shit. They're like, "Oh, our boys."
On the dinner table. They're really curious about you. They have no idea who you are.
Because
They've only
last
heard
week they
praise.
saw you bring a big picture frame with my face in it
Yeah.
here. This is
They
getting.
want you to come. They want you to come to Christmas dinner with us.
Will you bring?
come
will
to
you-
Christmas?
can you maybe bring your parents here to see one of the shows some Monday, and then we could interview them too with you guys? We'd have a lot of fun questions for
Yeah,
them.
we'll try. We'll try
That
to get them
sounds
out.
like fun, right?
Yeah.
They run a construction business. We found
They
out.
do.
Yeah.
They do.
Like appropriate questions for their mom, like, "What happened to your vagina?" Blah.
Well, thanks, Jeremiah. That was going to be one of the.
We
It's
get
going to
that a
be
lot.
one of the greater moments of it all.
Like, what happened to your vagina after like the 3 of them came out of it? Like, what did it look like?
You really think I don't know what the Verzi triplets' mom's pussy looks like, dude? Come on. All right, that was a stupid. That's why I never do your mom jokes, and that's exactly why. What does your mom's pussy look like, guys?
Well, we came out of her stomach. We were C-section, so.
Whoa.
We kind of.
Whoa.
We
Is
took
that-
the detour.
Is that why? By the way, I love that you guys have the one Verzi triplet that has a lisp. The one that has, there's only one out of the 3 that has a lisp, and for some reason they always have him say all the S words. And then we were in a secret society. Like, it's just like, what?
If only you could have C-sectioned that sign.
That's exactly what just happened, too. One was like, well, we didn't and then the other was like, yeah, and the other was like, we were C-sectioned. Like, it's always the one that can't say the S's is always the one left with it. What happened, man? Why do you think you got the lisp? And do you ever think about doing anything about it? Like you're two. You
I don't know.
You have two like almost the same exact things as you on flanking you right now, and you have a lisp. Like, do they have anything weird about them?
Maybe. It's this crazy thing. It was so silly that when
it doesn't
in
work.
school.
We have to figure out a way to make you guys really funny.
Have you guys all?
And you know what I think it is?
That was so much
And
better
I
in
think
practice.
Jeremiah and I sort of maybe had a 10-second talk about this the other night. Is that if you guys lose your fucking natural cheese that you have, like there was a time when that would be a bad analogy.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
go
they
ahead.
lose the vaudeville persona,
Just like
like
you could even still come through the fucking "I love Tony" sign. I like that. But I mean, like, there has to be, like...
Well, this perfect example. Like, and Tony's giving you this note before to, like, watch somebody like the Sklar Brothers. Yeah. They're not like, hey, we're twins. Hey, we look the same. One of us has a lisp. We're the Sklar Brothers.
And let me tell you something about looking the same. It's not always...
the same.
And then all of a sudden, I was like... It's just like you guys are just transferring words.
We've
Except even
said
us.
that the first time they were on the show, the second time we were on the show, they're not listening to that. They
See,
they've
I told
said this already.
I told you Brian hated you guys.
Brian's angry.
No,
I mean,
He's
but
finally just
we
boiling.
we give the same. We give the same advice.
No, but I
told you this 1,000 shows ago.
You were just
We
boiling over
Yeah,
here.
just how much the same advice do they need?
But I will counter with.
We know they suck. We're talking about it, Brian. I mean, they
but we don't
definitely
even have
suck.
to give them the same advice because they don't want to change.
But I bet there is. If you drive it in, look at them. We just need to look. Two of them are already. They just broke again. This one's too goofy still. But like, we need to fucking take your guys' spirit. We need to take your soul. We need to see a serious.
What if
fucking,
one of them died?
I think all. I think.
How would you kill? I think Tate's about to be the executive producer of
Wow, that's a
season
great-
1 of the Verzi triplets.
He's so tan. Oh my god.
Yeah.
See,
You
like,
know what would be great is
could
if you
get
guys
better.
for 6 months all did separate stand-up. You can't be in the same club, but you all have to do your own mics separately for 3 months and see what changed.
that could work. I have a different idea, and I want to experiment with it right now. Instead of trying to be funny and goofy and shit, like try to pretend, because you guys are so naturally Mr. Nice Guy. You guys are the fucking triplets, right? Right? And I get it. You have to deal with that all the time, every day. Let's do an exercise right now that I just thought of right now. And I want you guys to be like, sort of like assholes. Like, just figure out, like, what's the most asshole-ish, like, what's the most dickheadish thing, like, that you could rant about that sort of, like, would surprise us about you? We know you're good guys. We get it. You just put the ornaments up on Mommy's Christmas tree. Like, we know. We could all picture it. And you really did. Thank you for those of you that... Like, I mean, you know, you guys are how old? 24, but let's face it, you have the spirit of like 9-year-olds for some reason, right? So let's see, like, what's something like evil? If we were able to hear like evil Verzi triplet thing that you don't think that we would like or want to know about you, like, give us fucking, what's the most evil thought that you guys have had? Conversation that you guys, look how hard they're thinking right now. They're like fucking like puppies that just got hit in the head with an aluminum bat, just like... They have no idea. They don't have a single like hateful bone in their body. But I'm convinced that if you started tapping, if you find where that fucking fracking hole is in your brain of evil, and you throw a dash of that in there, and you mix it with your fucking Larry Curly and no bullshit that's going on, like, what's
I
the
don't
most
think so.
Let's do it. Most evil shit. You guys want to family feud it? Put your heads together. Think about what the most fucking evil thing that you guys have ever talked about is.
Oh well, no, Alex and I used to talk about like a hypothetical baby rape.
Alex.
Why are you talking again?
What?
It's weird. He does
Alex
get
and I
picked
used
with
to
the
talk about the superior systems of society. Super duper sucrose.
You guys, your old material used to be baby rape.
Oh no! I was saying.
Whoa!
Whoa! 7
are
no's
really
at once
against that.
right there.
He tried to help.
No, you said baby rape though.
I'm not talking about material. I'm
No,
talking
it
about
wasn't-
in
it
real
wasn't
life.
material.
What's the most
It
evil
wasn't
shit
material.
you guys have talked about?
Raping a baby.
Okay, what about it? What were you guys talking about? How does that come up?
Why did everybody owe me whenever I repeated what they said? They're like, Jeremiah's really gone off the rails. And they're like, well, we've been talking about baby rape, actually.
But what about baby
Completely
rape?
turned on me, you idiots. I was like, just repeating what they said.
No, I didn't realize.
It's back on!
I didn't realize what was going on over there. Okay, so what do you mean you talked about? That was a 2-word answer. So you and Alex.
Well, yeah, Alex would talk about how he would get away with raping a baby.
How? What? Say it.
I can't remember what I said.
You can't remember what you said? This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he
All
said
right.
if this crib comes a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
All right.
Cool. That's more than we got during our set.
Wait, do you guys do stand-up outside of coming to the show?
Yeah.
How often?
What?
Yeah.
2 or 3 times a week.
How often do they have 3 mics?
We usually just
yell,
usually pretty
or
frequently
we
we
bring a
bring them.
splitter.
Do you guys ever think about going up one by one, like individually? Because I feel like you have like a sense of bravery because the other two are with you, but maybe if you just threw yourself into the fray a little bit and stood alone on the stage, it would be different.
Like going up solo.
That's a good idea.
Correct.
I used to do it.
So, like, exactly what Red Band said?
All right.
Whoa!
So back to-
Red Band does have good ideas when you listen to him.
It's just how you hear it. You get,
I know.
You get messages from different coaches in different ways.
No, totally. No,
No,
yours was
whoa,
way
whoa,
more
whoa, whoa,
inspiring
Tate.
than Red Band's.
Yeah.
This is the first time
Can
Tate
I-
has actually gotten angry at
Yeah,
me.
it just happened right there. Okay, I have a better version of the thing that I was trying to get out of you guys
Okay.
earlier. I'm going to try this again, a little extraction unit feature here, okay?
So I've got this idea.
Oh, okay,
you guys go
Jeremiah,
up
I've
separately
clearly-
on stage.
All right, gotcha.
Okay? You don't have the other two with you.
Got
all
got
right?
it. Anybody that's going to laugh at it's already laughing. Okay, so here we go. Ready? You really don't have to stretch over. Okay. Ready for it?
Jay's got an idea, I think. Right now.
Meanest? Okay, Jeremiah, please. Put the fucking mic in the mic stand. Sometimes it's just like, it's just unbelievable. It's like there's got to be some kind of signal.
Hey,
there
Joel,
must
do
be
you have any
something.
ideas?
There must be something we can do. Meanest thing, worst thing you've ever done to anybody ever. Meanest thing you've ever said, a fight that you've gotten into. Something fucking anything. Where there's any side that's not just a jolly, smiling, confused little boy.
When I was younger in football, some kid, we called him Vagina Man because he was the biggest pussy on the team, and it wasn't us, believe it or not. And his mom had passed away, and whatever. We all used to give him shit, and I said, I'm gonna knock you out and then piss on your mom's grave. Yeah. So,
And then what did he say?
nothing. He was a pussy. He didn't do anything.
Wow.
Whoa.
Then he knocked him out and pissed on his mom's grave.
Then he knocked him out and pissed on his mom's. He pissed on his mom's grave.
Hey, can I say something?
Right before you say that, can I just say one more thing? And that's it.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that you felt bad for months after saying that to that kid. I can't believe.
Not at the time, but then later on, whatever. As I got older, I was like, oh fuck, that was kind of a mean thing to say.
All right, Jay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
What I was gonna say is, if you don't want to change who you are, and you're just like, "Hey, we're good people. We want to be," I guarantee you could get a fucking Disney show, a Nickelodeon show.
Yep.
You could go on the road and do tons of colleges.
Yep.
Jim Gaffigan's never said a mean thing. Brian Regan's never said a mean thing.
Right.
It's a little hokey. Just you should talk, not perform. Otherwise, do a one-man show or go to colleges and be like, do this fucking fun thing with games, and you could do that.
Yeah,
and you could
totally.
you could make a ton of money, and you wouldn't be a respected comedian, but you'd be. You would be. I'm not saying you couldn't be like a Gaffigan or something like that, but it's a thing. You guys are a thing.
And I completely agree with Jay. I was just saying, if you want to do something interesting as an exercise in this beginning
It's a
part
great
of your
point. It's a great point.
infantile stage, do something outside of the box for you guys and try a fun set where it's the evil Verzi triplets for a night or two. You
Because
know what I mean?
on that point too, because you're so damn sweet and so likably unlikable, right? Is that you could say like the meanest fucking things and people are like, these guys, this
Yeah.
guy just said he wants to rape a baby.
It's like, I don't
It's
mi-
okay. He said it.
Like, I don't move much on stage. So during a long set, if I end up doing something where I end up fucking all of a sudden going like that, like it's like thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
I got a question.
Got to mix in different shit no matter what it is, because in a longer set, especially, I mean, people can barely even handle 60 seconds of what you guys do when it's good.
Well, but
it's long.
this
But you
was
know what I
really
mean?
good.
But we're trying to fucking figure out something.
No, and I thank you guys for. I mean, we're trying to figure it out too. We're still new
Oh
to
no,
this
we
thing.
know, I know.
Clearly.
Maybe I can't decide whether the S's guy doesn't say S's or if you double down on
I
the
think he
S's
should lead.
thing,
I
right?
think he should lead.
Wait. Good to see you, Sacramento.
Wait. Wait,
You ready for some Philly seconds?
Is the guy that talks like that the one that did the evil thing?
No, the one with the lisp.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna say I didn't know if he believed in karma or.
That's who he said it to. He said it to his brother. He's like, hey, that's our mom. All right. Anything else interesting about you guys that we don't know about yet?
Can we talk? You guys really live at your parents' house?
Yeah, we live at home.
Do you guys have jobs?
We work construction together.
At their parents' company. Their
Do you guys
parents.
have other siblings?
We have an older brother who's 15 months older than us.
What does he do?
He works with us too.
And you have a sister as well, right?
No sister.
Only dudes in your family.
Only fucking dudes. Yeah. I mean, it was our fucking mom was the only girl
No,
we had.
still
now.
just hearing the story. I mean, it's upsetting. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
You ever switch up girls or like date the same chick?
Good question.
Would you want your wife to fuck your brother?
Are you guys Eskimo triplets?
I'm not. I have no idea, but like it might be. You never see like in high school.
don't
You're like,
have
oh,
to
I'll
marry
pop
them.
back in and be like,
True.
what's up?
I just saw he was
You
married.
can just fuck them and not.
I'm
marry
trying to
them.
get the darker version. You know?
No, we don't do it. We don't do any of that.
No,
Because-
never.
Have you
No,
had
no
sex?
chick's ever been
Everybody's
like.
had sex here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a valid question.
Why do I get the feeling the one with the lisp eats more pussy than the other two does,
sure.
though?
The
And he's
least
awesome at
pussy.
it.
I have to overcompensate.
That's a good look, dude.
God damn. In
All right,
Hollywood.
there you go. Triple
Thank
your
you.
pleasure, triple your fun. There they go, the Versity triplets. It's late. It's 10:05. I don't know. Do we go to the bucket one? Do we want to meet anybody else, or you guys want to go home?
Hey, let's do one more, guys.
You guys want to go to the bucket one more time?
Bucket.
They really don't. It's so funny. The audience actually doesn't. It's funny to hear all the comedians, and I'm like, do they really at all? No, not at all.
Let's do a quick one. Let's do it real
You guys
fast.
want to do a quick one? And if it's interesting, then oh
Like
wow,
60
I just saw
seconds,
one
quick.
girl physically shake her head no on that one. Wow, you can leave if you want. I promise. All right, I pulled the name out of the bucket, and the name that I pulled out is Sam J. We don't have time to wait, Sam. Sorry. So it's gonna be Josh Sood. Sood.
What's up, you guys? Shit. The other day, a homeless person told me that I look like Amelia Earhart. God damn it. And I was like, dude, I already gave you money. And he said, suck my dick. And I did. Then I became homeless immediately, because that's how that works. It's like a pyramid scheme, like acai berries. God damn it. I wish they would yell like useful shit, you know? Like, hey man, brightly colored snakes are usually poisonous. Or like, hey man, animals that lay eggs don't have belly buttons. Like, how do you know all this? Snapple! Thanks, guys.
Fuck yeah, there he goes. Josh Sood. Am I saying that right? Sood? Sood?
Yes, Sood.
Now, there was a part of that set where he definitely bailed out and started sucking dicks, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Am I the only one that noticed at that time, too? Is this a prank show on me or something like that? So I sucked his dick. That's fun. You're one of my favorite. You are one of the funniest magician figure skaters that we've ever had on the show. Let me tell you that first of all, because I know you do both. You're one of the few guys that does magic while ice skating and backwards at the same time.
No. Yes.
Do you know some magic tricks?
I used to when I was like a little kid. My
Yeah.
mom did graphic design for a magician, so I got free books and I would fuck with it.
Play an instrument?
Not well.
Do you read hot chicks to bed at night? Like books?
No.
What do you do for work?
Nothing right now.
What's the last thing you did?
I worked at the Genius Bar for Apple.
Whoa, that's cool. But you
What?
don't anymore. How'd
What?
that end?
I actually started doing stand-up and shit, and
Oof,
was
that
trying
is
to
not a
focus.
genius move whatsoever.
Do
Yes.
they drug test at the Genius Bar? No?
Apple in general doesn't drug test.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, yeah, no. Steve Jobs was a huge hippie.
Yeah, he did a lot of LSD.
Is that right? Yeah.
So
No, it's Bill
teach us a
Gates.
secret about the Apple store that we might not know.
Oh, God, and this is being videotaped? Jesus.
Just turn around so they can't see
You don't work there anymore.
I might be trying
when
to get
Brian's accidentally hilarious, it's the greatest thing in the world.
I might be trying to go back eventually, so
Oh,
I don't want to
really?
shit on...
Oh.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
you-
need to find some kind of stable income.
What did you think was going to happen? That you were just going to make it immediately? Like doing stand-up? You just gave it all up?
No.
Like, fuck you, Apple. I'm going to be a stand-up comedian tomorrow. Hey, goodbye. Fucking idiots.
No, I was doing...
Why don't you guys go chase your fucking dreams? You're just back a week later like, guys, well, my iPhone's cracked and I need your help. Please take me back. It's me, Josh. Sued.
I was doing artwork at the time, too, and I had some, like...
Oh,
a
another
couple of-
sure not pay job. Great. Oh, well, in that case, since you were drawing paintings. No, go ahead.
So I sold a few.
I feel like you have like a fancy easel and you like do it like naked at night with like hot tea or something like that. You have an
No,
interesting
digital.
look to you. I know you.
It was-
I know you're into some fucking weird shit, man. Am I right?
It was digital.
Oh, really? That's not how I pictured it at all. Total. I pictured you like slapping paint around and like dancing like the Joker in that weird Batman scene that basically half almost ruined that Batman. That was the best Batman, but there's one scene where they made the Joker look like an idiot.
Did you use the,
So
Apple
stupid.
Pencil? Is that what you used? The Apple Pencil?
No.
That's sincere. Sincere, like,
Is that
I've
a
never
weird,
been Apple
creepy
Pencil.
dick joke that you're trying to squeeze in
How
there?
do you not know there's an Apple Pencil? How long ago did you...
It was over a year.
Oh my God, the Apple Pencil's been out over a year.
Oh, I do know what you're... it's like the white... Okay.
The Apple
They're not
Pencil.
going to take you back, man.
Yeah, there's no way you're getting that job, Josh.
Get on your game, bro.
You've been struggling now all of a sudden?
What's that?
You're struggling financially a little bit now?
Little bit.
Happens. It's part of it. How long have you lived in L.A.?
I was born here.
How old are you?
28.
28.
What tattoos do you have?
No tattoos.
No
I
tattoos.
was thinking dolphin the whole way.
You do yoga?
I haven't recently.
You eat granola? You ate granola today?
Have you ever been
Did you
healed
eat-
by a crystals?
Did you eat granola today?
No.
God damn it! How am I wrong
How-
on everything about
how
this guy?
How often do you get mistaken for one of the Twilight vampires?
Every day.
Is the moon in
All right,
retrograde? Yes or no?
What?
That's a good one. That's a
very
good
good
one.
question.
That's a
Very
good
good
one. What are you into? What are some of your hobbies, fun things? When you're not your
I play
alter
basketball.
ego Gautier.
Um,
One guy remembers Gautier. There you go. What are some things you're into?
You're watching the extended scenes of Kill Tony.
Wow, Jeremiah. Look out. Filling in for Pat while lighting the show on fire this week. It's
well,
back off. Go ahead, Josh.
I got sober 5 months ago, so I'm still trying to figure out like what I even enjoyed doing.
Oh, that's what it was. Now I got it. Man, so what kind of fun were you having, man? Well, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Oh, Jesus
You
Christ.
seem like
Let's
a
have
Coke
some
guy.
fun. Just
Big Coke guy.
Coke,
I bet.
pills.
Big Coke guy,
Yeah.
for sure.
Pills
There's
guy?
no doubt about that. People snorting everything out of your asshole.
Snorting it off the iPad.
He looks like a toad licker.
I'm
Yeah, a
never
bunch
getting
of
my
old
job back.
Apple shit around everywhere,
Yeah,
right?
Cocaine all over it.
It's fucking-
I immediately regret bringing that up.
Well, I mean, you really are just agreed to everything that. I mean,
Yeah.
Pandora's box has been opened. Reveal all of your secrets.
Coolest drug, favorite drug, heroin.
I mean, weed was great. I still am on the
Pussy!
For those of you watching from the Apple Corporation, weed is great. What's your joking favorite drug? Do one of those drug jokes. Do one of those jokey poos. What's your favorite drug? And we'll all laugh when you say it.
Molly's fun. Molly's a good time. I never did like any hard
I hate
shit.
all word ones. Anyway.
So the booze is basically what was holding you down.
Yeah, that was like Pandora's box. Like once you have a few drinks, then it was like.
What
off
was your
the
favorite
races.
drink?
Oh, you like
I
stealing?
just like IPAs, and then from there.
The IPAs got you?
Yeah. Well, no,
Fucking
that
my
was
whiteness,
like
man, just crushed me.
One
were you like
second.
stealing? What were you doing? You were doing something.
No, I would just do really dumb shit once I got drunk. Like when I was 16, once I woke up inside Six Flags Magic Mountain, like at 4 o'clock in the
Dude,
morning.
that's fucking baller. Talk about that on stage.
That's awesome.
You should talk about that.
You woke up inside of the park?
Yeah.
You fire up any of the rides or anything?
I was dressed as a referee.
You were dressed as a referee.
It was on Halloween when I was 16 years old, and I woke up confused.
Did you just stay there and wait for it to open, or did you just?
I found a security guard and was like, dude, is there like a bus that comes around here? Because I was super confused, and he was like, how did you get in here? And I was like, I don't know, man. And
Wow.
I was dressed as a referee. Because I worked at Foot Locker, and it was Halloween. I just wore my uniform.
Holy shit. How long did you work
the
at
goods,
Foot
man.
Locker?
Like 6 months or something.
All right.
Got that uni, though.
Anything else, Josh? Any questions for us or anything? How long have you been doing stand-up?
Almost a year, about a year.
Almost a year. All of it here in L.A. because
Mhm.
you're from here. How long have you been out of Apple?
Just
Nothing to laugh at there, sir.
Like just over a year and a half. Something.
So you've been unemployed for a year just doing stand-up.
I worked at a vegan bakery for a while under the table.
Oh, jeez, that's what it is. God damn it!
Under the table.
We were so close.
What'd
We
they
were
pay you in? Just Bitcoin?
All right, Josh, we gotta go. That's the end of the night.
Thank
Josh Sood, everybody. He's on Twitter at the Josh Sood. We did it. Another episode of Kill Tony. Yibbity yabbity jibbity jabbity. Thank you, live audience. Oh wait, San Francisco Sketch Fest, Moon Tower. What are you guys plugging? Crab Feast. You know you gotta listen to the Crab Feast. Jay Larson.
Crab Feast
I've
podcast
done
every
it.
Tuesday.
Ryan Sickler, Jay Larson.
Comes out tomorrow.
Great
Download
show.
it if you don't listen.
If you haven't listened to an episode before and you're a big Kill Tony fan, why not go back and listen to the Tony Hinchcliffe episode?
Great episode.
Do a little gateway drug. Let yourself right into the Crab Feast because they're doing great stuff. Tate, you're in everything. You're sort of
all that Pirate Life Radio. You can catch up on stuff, Caveman Coffee stuff, and whatever.
and a fucking ton of great films. You're one of my favorite faces to see on my television screen and movie screens.
Thank you.
Tate Fletcher, everybody, being one of the first ever actors, other than like Rowdy Roddy Piper and shit, to be on our panel. Excited about that. Jeremiah Watkins is on Twitter and stuff. Go ahead, Jeremiah.
Hey guys, reach out to me on social media.
He's really lonely.
At Jeremiah Stand Up. And then Roast Battle is on Sundays in January, so tune back in to Roast Battle. And yeah, we're super excited.
On Comedy Central.
On Comedy
This
Central.
January, Sunday.
Every Sunday, and then the last weekend of the month is the 4-night tournament event. And then at Mostly Sorry for Joel Jimenez on social media.
Look how awesome this drawing is from Ryan J.
Yeah.
Ebelt, ladies and gentlemen.
Tony's bent over a barrel of hay or something in this.
Yeah, why? Hey, wait a second.
Hey, what am I doing? You got 1 minute to finish off on me.
I like that. Look at Brian making fun of somebody's beautiful art.
RyanJEbelt.com. He has the Kill Tony poster. He draws every episode.
I have the Kill Tony poster up in my living room. I don't see why you guys don't. Get a little poster. Go get it framed.
How many pictures of your face are in your living room right now?
A lot of them. And actually, I'm planning on doing a photo shoot, and I'm going to fill my entire apartment up with pictures of myself. Something I realized I'm going to do. It's going to be really funny. Some of me, like, doing certain things and, like, you know, big pictures of me. Nice frames. It's going to be good. Live audience, I thank you very much. There's a lot of dates that I have. I'm doing stand-up coming up if you're listening to the podcast. Calgary, Dallas, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, a bunch of other places. Chicago, coming back to Zanies in a couple months. That's a really big deal. So get tickets at TonyHinchcliffe.com. I sort of like how this is like a really nice mellow ending right now. Thank you, live audience,
See you
for
guys.
coming out. Have a great night.
Thank you.